I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot, and giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.
What up, guys? Good morning. Good morning, Grand Rising, and how are ya? It's me, Archer, and welcome to the All Signs. You and their feelings for the weekend. The usual stuff. Hi, how you doing? Good morning, everybody. What up, Teresa? Hey, Monica, what's up? Hi, Randy. Cleo, what you up to? Hey, Robin. Christina, what's up? Oh, Christine and Christina. Hi, guys. What's happening? Hi, Rainbow. Oh, hi, Estenia. Good morning. Morning, Pimp Spacesuits. What up? What up? How you guys doing? Guys, we got an exciting week ahead. Queen Tiki. What up, Queen Tiki? How's it going? From Spain. Oh, I've always wanted to visit Spain. That would be awesome. Hi, Inner Peace Tarot. Thanks for hanging out with us. What up? What up? Glad you guys are here. Stephanie's here too. Hi. What up, Stephanie? Morning. Morning, Erica. What's up, K Van? Is that Vanessa? K Vanessa. Hi. What up, K Vanessa? How you doing? Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. It's afternoon now. Is it? Ooh. It's just still early in the morning, and it's chilly this morning. Michigan's got the Michigan temperatures are back. It is the winter solstice, actually. Happy winter solstice, everybody. It's winter, almost Capricorn season. What, isn't tomorrow Capricorn season? Doesn't it start tomorrow? We got an exciting week ahead here, too. We got some cool stuff going on. Later today, remember, TikTok, YouTube. Remember, we're going to be going live this evening at 5 p.m. Eastern for the Big Bash Telethon Super Chat giveaway. No Super Chats required. All right? It's my thank you for us hitting 100,000 members in the fam here. I am still blessed and honored. Thank you, guys. And what's up, Sunshine? Hey, Janet, what you guys up to? Amanda, good morning. What's up, Feral Voodoo? Glad you're here. Thanks for coming, y'all. Y'all definitely check out Sunshine Intuitive Tarot because she's coming tonight too. All right. So you're going to have the opportunity tonight starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. It's not like a pre thing. You don't have to do any super chats, but on TikTok and YouTube, as a thank you for getting us to 100K, I'm going to just be doing question and answers. You can get a question from me. You can get a question from Sunshine, and we're going to have a good time. All right. So come on back, hang out. No super chats required. We're just going to rapid fire between TikTok and YouTube. All right. So see you tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern. All right. And what else is up? Me and Frankie, we're doing a New Year's Eve collab. Yep. You guys make sure you're subscribed to me. And well, okay, so there's 3. You guys subscribe to Sunshine, you guys subscribe to Frankie, and subscribe to me. It's cool. But yeah, I should just subscribe to everybody listed in the Archer Network. They're all cool people. They're the cool kids that everybody wished that they could be like. It's cool. Hold on, wait. I got to get GQ Archered up. Hold on. Perfect. But yes, okay. For Ranky and I, we are going to do a New Year's Eve All Signs collab. So we get to be your very own Ryan and Rita. All right. So you can hang out with us. We'll see what's going to happen in 2026 in January for you guys going forward. And it'll be a really good time. So, hold on. There we go. Okay, cool. I'm just getting the banners set up behind the scenes while I'm talking. Okay, but anyways, yeah. So Frankie and I are going to do a New Year's Eve collab. So make sure you subscribe to both. I'm going to check in with Frankie and get the time. All right. So we're using the December one for a New Year's Eve collab. And totally check out Frankie's candles. They're listed on our website. It's all listed in the link tree. They are awesome little last minute Christmas gifts, future Valentine's Day presents. Check out all the cool stuff. She is awesome. She makes cool stuff. Hey, Stacy, what up? What up? Don't you worry. He'll give him a minute. What does that mean? I was just told to tell you that. Anyhow, hi, Tara. What up, guys? So yeah, we got two awesomeness. Tonight, 5 p.m., we're going to answer your questions. And then December 31st at a time that Frankie's going to pick shortly. And I'll let you know when I make up the title cards and the posts and stuff. And then we're going to do your New Year's Eve also. Wow, say that one 3 times fast. I got to come up with a really cool, catchy thing for that. Maybe we'll stick with Big Bash. That's like a theme. What's up, Jasmine? Happy December 19th birthday. What up? Happy birthday, Sagittarius, and happy birthday, Capricorn. Capricorn's awesome sauce because Capricorn's the only sign that gets to start and end the year. That's why GOAT, Capricorn energy. It's cool. Angie, what up? Good morning. Good morning. How's the weather in Florida? How's the weather going in Florida? Fun fact, one of the warmest Christmases on record was in Charlotte, North Carolina in 1955, 77 degrees. Right? It's not there right now. It's not any. Michigan's nowhere near 77. I miss 77 degrees. Right? We get 40 degrees in Michigan, and it's Christmas weather. It's shorts weather at that point in Michigan. Jean, how you been? Spinny hugs, girl. Missed you. All right, you guys want to read some all signs? You guys want to read some cards? We're going to begin from there. But yeah, definitely make sure you're hanging out with everybody. Lenny, it's okay, a little humid, but 65. Nice. That's not bad. That weather front that's off the eastern side on the Atlantic side of Florida is kind of creating the wind, but that's cool. I'm a weather dork. I love weather. Hi, Shelby. What up, Shelby? Well, remember too, guys, wherever you are, all right, in the world, that if you are kind of bored, sad, and lonely, don't want to hang around at your home, is that there's lots of volunteer places to help wrap and package presents in your area, probably. Most definitely. I'm saying this message because that means God's like, yep, Archer, I've checked. Everywhere's got a thing. I'm like, oh, okay. Place you can go and like give back, or like even like soup kitchens and food storages and stuff like that. So check out your local area stuff and help out, pay it forward. Very much like our very own Monica here on the family. She's fronting a whole digital project that's awesome to help younger girls and to nurture them back from rough situations. And I support things like that. I love that when it comes around this time of year. All right. So I mean, even check her out. I'm gonna make a post for hers, but Monica's got some cool stuff. All right. You do, exactly, Sarah Nest. Michigan, you could literally have winter in the morning, summer in the afternoon, fall in the evening. Everybody in Michigan thought we were getting white Christmases, and that ain't happening now, right? Thanks for the repost, Kara. Okay, about 36, snowing. Merry Christmas to you guys, too. Merry Christmas week, and safe travels for everybody traveling, all right? Whether you're driving, flying, walking, whatever you're doing. All right, we're putting safe energy out there and safe prayers for you guys, all right? Monica, I love organizations that help people like that. Anybody that's gone through rough times and help for rebuilding, that's always needed. It is awesome work that you and any organization does for that. I love it, especially this time of year. Exactly, Shelby. Michigan, Kentucky does it too, doesn't it? All 4 seasons. My buddy Melissa on History Talk, one of the ones listed in the Archer Network, she's like, I moved from Tampa back to Louisville, and it's so different. I'm like, yup. That's why someday Nashville is in my future. I know this. I don't need cards to predict it because I'm going to take action. So I don't need cards. 41 in Boston. Oh, wow. Okay. That's 41 is nice right now for this time of year. That's not bad. It's like a cool calmness. At least that weather system moved out that was coming here through the Great Lakes region and got out of the way. So you guys got like a calm week ahead too. It's not bad. West Coast is even kind of calm. That's where they have all the sunshine. The girls get so tan. What's up, Kitchen Oracle? Good morning, sunshine. What up? What up? Spinny hugs. Same in Virginia. Oh, that's not bad then. What's up, Loopy Threat? All right, let's begin. We will do what I want to do this week, just for something a little different, is I want to do a fam message first for us. Get like a collective energy of what's going on for the week ahead around us in the skies and that. So we'll do it 10 minutes exactly, a collective message, and then we'll kick it into the all signs. All right, so let's do this. Here we go. All right, God, fam message. What's the message you wish to tell to everybody? Give me everything you got. Whoa. God's like, hold on, everybody. Archer needs to warm up a little bit. Sorry. All right, fam message. What do you got to say, God? Go for it. I'm just a speaker box. What you got? No and then. Dude, where's my car? Where's my chariot? Anyways, all right, let's see what we got. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the fam's energy check. What you got? The 7 of Swords. People dealing with deception, healing from the 5 swords that represent the 5 stages of grief, while still leaving 2 swords for hope and faith in the future to move forward. Okay, Aquarius energy. Queen of Pentacles, dig it. The Lovers, nice. Page of Wands. 6 of Pentacles, the Fool card. Wow, talk about the year ahead. Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Page of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, Fool card, 10 of Pentacles. 2026, literally 6 with the 6 of Pentacles. This is going to be our year, fam. Things with your people work out. Your job starts getting better. Money starts balancing out. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have so many weddings to attend for the family. I love it when it starts. Oh, okay. Queen of Pentacles and the Lover's card. Stuff that's written into our divine contract that allows emotional maturity and balance to come in. You know, more so than the winter solstice, more so than the new moon in Sagittarius or the Earth entering into Capricorn, we've got that on December 19th, right? Just 2 days ago. Well, at the time of recording this live, but on December 19th, 3IA Atlas, Batman symbol, the big rock out there in the sky, it reached its closest point to the Earth, okay? This was like a signal convergence. Gemini energy, along with the Fool card for Aries energy, to launch a new beginning or a new start, right? The whole thing about this is that what it is the signal from Atlas converged with the mirrored signal here on Earth that with this Lover's card, it unlocked the encoded vault of like Earth's heart chakra, so to speak. The thing that holds all of the Earth's codes, right? With the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, this is starting to bring in soulmate bonds, soulmate contracts, the person on your mind without like putting a title to it, to begin to create the bond between you guys, the solid foundation that leads to your 10 of Pentacles future, right? So like this is kind of signaling the global narcissistic collapse, okay? Male and female narcissists are reaching the end of their journey. The devil energy is dying off. It is a year of 9s. We're closing out the year of 2025. And this whole global narcissistic collapse, we are all being upgraded right now to a Cups, 10 of Pentacles. And the male and female narcissists, they're kind of going through like the toughest humblings of their life. Page of Wands, all right? Getting back to good vibes only type of energy, right? But in the 6 of Pentacles, the Fool card, and the 10 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Aries vibes on this, it's that the narcissists are going through some of the toughest of humblings right now. And this thing moving this close to Earth has caused glitches in power grids, cell service, like it's big, like solar flares, nervous systems, anxiety, things like that. Like our nervous system's going through an energetical purge, right? In order to get ready for this Fool card, which is next year, 2026, the year of 1, right? New beginnings, new starts, and a decade shift. All of this is what's leading to why some of you guys are feeling anxiety, angry, depression. All of this is getting purged out, along with the unknown spiritual downloads that are coming in off the charts at the moment. If you watch the Schumann scale, right? It's the whole thing is that the downloads are off the charts right now and tough to understand as we adjust to the higher vibrational frequency shift of the Earth that it's going through. But as we come into Capricorn season and January, all right, Queen of Pentacles, we're coming into a point here that this energy shift will subside as we adjust to it. And then the narcissists in your life that you've known will they'll make it through this humbling as well. And you guys all get to go forward better than before. All right. I love this. Beautiful. Thank you. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for hyping the reading stuff too. All right. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. We're still doing all signs. All right. Let's begin. Starting from the top. Let's start with Aries at 14. Let's put Aries at 15 exactly. I like the timestamp. That's a nice timestamp. Hey, Dory. All right. Let's go. What up, Aries? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here. Please subscribe. Be a part of the fam. Hype and like the reading. We will be doing your individual reading this week. So I'll see you back here. All right. All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Aries' energy and give me everything you got for Aries. What do we have for Aries? All right. Thoughts, feelings, emotions, everything we got. Do it. Give me 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Emma. Love you. Spinny hugs. Thank you so much. You're so generous. Oh my gosh. Merry Christmas. All right. Here we go. Over energy is the Hermit, Virgo energy. Even the collective fam message had a lot of Aries and Virgo energy in it. But that's the Doctor House in my tarot, which says that they're working on their healing and getting ready to reach out to you with the Page of Pentacles that gets this thing off the ground with the Ace of Pentacles that leads us to the overall energy of that collective message with the 7 of Swords, which means your person is going through a narcissistic ego death, the end of an era, so to speak, right? Like a bad boy or bad girl turning good. Okay, let's see what's up. Here we go. Ooh, 2 of Cups, Page of Wands, the 7 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the Hanged Man, Queen of Swords, 8 of Cups. Ooh, strong Pisces energy. Cancer, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aries, and Libra. So, guess what? The dismissive avoidant is becoming non-avoidant this week. Something's got them going through a level up. Cancer, Sagittarius energy. You guys are going to start hearing you and your person's song more on either the radio or Spotify this week, I'm being told too. Because it's like your person's attention-seeking behavior isn't getting your attention anymore. So it's kind of leading them to a crash out, right? 7 of Cups to the 4 of Wands. They ran out of ideas on how to get your attention. It's like they want you to reach out or make good on this, right? But whatever they're posting online or whatever they're doing, it's not working, right? Either you're not looking or you're looking and you're just enjoying the show, right? But this has a deep soulmate twin flame bond on it. 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands, all right? And with the energies that we're in right now, especially doing the Sunday morning all signs, Isaiah chapter 7, verses 10 to 14 may resonate to Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer, the first 4 signs of the Zodiac, all right? That passage might be worth a little bit of a read. Maybe religion even got in the way, or just a difference in upbringings or something. Like you guys were raised differently, right? Because it's like, so all their online posts are about you. Oh, goodness. It is, right? They're trying to play it cool and nonchalant, but 7 of Cups, the Queen of Swords tells me they ran out of ideas on how to get your attention. So it's like, I mean, sure, Aries, yeah, they're over you, right? They don't think about you at all, right? I beg to differ. 7 of Cups, Queen of Swords. You were the best option they had, and they're kind of realizing that. Things were going all right till the rabbit showed up in their life. The 7 of Cups is my white rabbit card. So bonus points if you see a fox in the near future, whether it's really a fox or it's just like a digital fox, that it shows up in like your social media feed, turn on your computer and it's your background, something like that. But the over energy is about healing. And maybe for some of you guys, maybe the mental health was part of it. They might even have been seeing a doctor, psychiatrist, or they've started seeing one. Might only resonate to 2 to 11% of you, but the message is there, so I wanted to say it. Some of you guys might be born, you or them, on the 27th or the 24th. 29th is here too. The 8th, maybe the 12th or the 13th. And I think you're seeing a lot of repeating 1s or repeating 4s. All right, I need more on this top row. Sun card, woo! Oh, they realize you make them happy. 5 of Swords, and they fear they might have found out too late. 5 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, with the Magician, did I cut out my lower level mindset in time to possibly save things? Or is Aries not paying attention because Aries found somebody else? Mm-hmm. It's like they hedged their bet and you've called them. That's interesting. I like that one. Sun card. That's a good reference. We're going to keep that, Aries. So, you know, the thing about this is, it's like, because they're not able to get your attention, it's kind of driving them a little crazier than they drove you. It is weird, but it's a form of karma. Leo energy, okay? Aquarius on the 5 of Swords, though, this does show that they're grieving the fact that they didn't come in correct for you and didn't show up. Some of you guys felt like they used you for attention, for love, just to have something in their life, right? Or status, clout, whatever it was, you know? They couldn't keep manipulating everyone in their life, though. That was like I think that's what got you just to that snap point with them, right? The mind manipulation, the word games, it got to be a lot. That's what they had to stop and go back and reflect on in the Six of Pentacles to try to get their emotional and logical side, masculine and feminine, left brain, right brain, get things into balance in order to be on the same emotional maturity level that you were. Maybe even the age difference is part of it too. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy, fixed sign vibes off of that. Doesn't got to be their sun sign, but it's definitely a part of their chart activating. And somebody might be a life path number 6 or born on the 19th. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Oh, for some of you guys, it was just that they were the workaholic and never made the vibes for you. But you guys do kind of go well together. For some of you guys, this might even have led, like the way this person, maybe they like made you feel bad about yourself or created feelings of internal imposter syndrome that like you didn't think you were good enough or something, right? Because their ego, 4 of Pentacles, became a lot to take the burdens of with the 10 of Wands. It got you burnt out. So they were just so stuck in their ways that, and like until this fight was kind of like their awakening. You know what I mean? Sagittarius and Capricorn energy on that. Because it's like, this is the one point that was delayed because they ran the same game on you that they ran on everybody else before, like all their exes before you or people they tried to get involved with. However, you were the one that like now upon reflection back, they wish they hadn't have done that, right? It's like Crosswatcher, don't fall in love with the mark, but Crosswatcher fell in love with the mark. That's, I don't know why, but I'm pulling the vibes for like Pretty Woman vibes, right? The whole, maybe some of you guys are going to get like a present for Christmas, you know, like the necklace in the case, like the whole Julia Roberts thing, whatever it is. But it's like they never had real love feelings like this before. And that's why they're sitting here in like this, look at the 4 of Pentacles, the Fool's Proverb of the Fool's Gold and stuff, right? The thing about this is that like they're sitting here, why didn't I handle things differently? Why did like they almost wish they'd met somebody else before you first so that they could have done this and gone through this awakening and then been ready for you so you would have been the right person. I hope that makes sense. 8 of Pentacles shows they've been working on it though too. All right. Some of you guys might even work together or be in similar industries or something. But I think a big part of it is, especially with the Queen of Swords to the 8 of Cups, repeating 8s come in on this one. Some of you guys are going to be seeing repeating 8s. There's a little bit of the vibes that I think that you're like in their mind right now. The part of the 5 stages of grief they're processing this week is that the fear that you might become the one that got away. Like you become the one that got away. All right. So God's kind of putting a little bit of like this FOMO vibe into their energies to help them through their ascension with the 8 of Cups in order to walk away from that vibe that makes you like totally felt like you were a 7 of Cups option. And I think that's what it is. It's almost like you guys are still having this out like over social media. So like they think every post you makes about them, but then every post they makes about you. And that like upsetting the apple cart is actually what's getting them to like balance their stuff out. All right. So it really, with this 8 of Cup on this 8 of Pentacles that leads us into this Sun card again, it's like they're just getting ready to pop like a CME, like a coronal mass ejection, solar flare off the sun, right? So it's almost like in the week ahead, they pop like microwave popcorn or something, right? And reach out. Yeah. If you haven't already gotten a first message, you will in the week ahead on this one. And for those of you that already have, you may be unsure if you can trust it because of like what you guys went through, especially if it's a twin flame or a soulmate type of a vibe. But God would not let them reach out until they were ready. So the confirmation that they're cool and it's safe to proceed is when you get the message, all right? And if you guys were to entertain the idea of sending one, you'd kind of be shocked at the results on it. Neat. All right. I hope that helps, Aries. I love you. And please like, subscribe, hype the reading on your way out. I'll see you back here later this week for your individual collective reading. All right. If you want to book a reading or check out everything else too, Aries, just scan the QR code or check out the link in the description. All right. Otherwise, love you and see you later tonight. 5 o'clock. We're going to do your questions and answers. It's the live super chat telethon. No super chats required. TikTok, YouTube. All right. See you then. Bye, Aries. All right. Aw, thanks, Kate. Spinny hugs. I'm Rubber, you're glue. You're the best too. Hey, Jenna. What up? What up? All right. Onwards and forwards. Hi, Limitless. Priscilla in the house. Oh, Priscilla Presley showed up. Hi. I got to go visit Graceland next time I get done with Tennessee. All right. Taurus is going to be up next. Long distance information. Get me Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you too, Limitless, for the super chat. You are so generous. Merry Christmas. Christmas spinny hugs. All right. Hey, what's up, Michelle Mabel? How you doing? Hi, Robert. How are you, sir? All right, Taurus. I love Elvis. Isis. I love Elvis. Hey, Letty. Good morning. What up? All right, Taurus. Let's use the stained glass. I haven't used this one in a minute. Let's use the stained glass tarot for you, Taurus. All right, Taurus. You're gonna be at. Oh, I was so close to doing 26 even. Wouldn't that be cool to have like the perfect super chat timestamp? Oh, it'd been awesome. Anyways, missed it. All right, how about 2616, Taurus? Let's do that. All right. Hey, Taurus, what's up? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here, subscribing, hyping, and liking the reading. And if you want to book a reading or check out everything else we have to offer, just scan the QR code or use the link in the description. And thanks for being here. So hang around. We'll be doing your reading later this week. All right. So let's do this. We're ready. Hold on. The Tower, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. The Tower to that. Rewind. Hold on. The Tower, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Whoa. Taurus, in the week ahead, you're going to find out why this Tower moment happened, and something that you think has been a total derailment actually winds up being exactly what was needed to lead to a brand new start. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, like something you dream about that winds up coming into reality. All right. I dig this. All right. Let's see where it goes. Nine of Wands was at the bottom of the deck. I think it's the good old I'm sorry text. Might be disguised as a Merry Christmas text for some of you guys. All right. Let's go. Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Tap me into Taurus energy, please. And thank you. I'm a Cancer, so I mean, we go along pretty good. We get along well together, Taurus, right? Peanut butter jelly, Cancer, Taurus vibes. What's up? Your cousin's named Kiana. Do I have a cousin named Kiana? Interesting. All right, let's go. Both my parents were only kids. Anyhow, is that something that resonates with somebody? Like maybe you or your person were only kids? I don't know. Let's find out. Woo! The Tower turned back around. So this is the real point of contentment. This is the big giant elephant in the room with the Chariot. You guys are going to overcome this Tower moment and proceed forward because the Emperor drives the Chariot into battle. Nice. He returns victoriously from it. All right, let's go. 2 shuffles. Let's do it, Taurus. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the terrifically triumphant, tenacious Taurians. Toro. Queen of Cups. The overall energy for you in the week ahead is real love and some forgiveness vibes that come in too. Somebody's going to ask forgiveness for what they did. Some of you guys could even be in a relationship or married to this person and like you're in the vibes that you guys are fighting and not talking. But some of you guys with the 3 of Wands haven't seen this person in a long time, right? Okay, let's see where it goes because this is like a real love offer type thing. 6 of Pentacles, nice. The Knight of Swords. God's making chess moves on the earthly plane for you guys. So you guys could be dealing with an Aries. They got that 6 of Pentacles too. But you're in Empress mode. And masculine or feminine. No gender in tarot, right? We all got left brain, right brain, masculine and feminine. But in this, the Empress mode tells me you receive something as almost like a little bit of a pat on the back or a little bit of a spiritual gift to let you know that you're on the right path in your healing journey. Maybe you've had to do all the work by yourself and like nobody's noticed or anything. And somebody's like, wow, Taurus, you're looking good. Wow, look at you. And you're like, oh, wow. It's like you get a little bit of spiritual confirmations in the week ahead too. Now, the 8 of Wands, you guys are working through this and it is leading to a hey text. I've got multiple cards confirming like apologies, Merry Christmas. Remember I said at the beginning, apologies disguised as a Merry Christmas text or something, but it leads to a 6 of Pentacles communication, you know, like actually getting the opportunity to talk it out. I like that. So it's like this person's mask is getting ready to fall off as a result of like maybe the family members they're interacting with during the holiday season. Some of you guys know your person's traveling for the holidays or something, right? Something that you're like, I should have been a part of that. Why can't we do this together? Why do we got to stay quiet? But with a star card on this one, it's like It's like God's like, we needed you out of this situation for a minute, Taurus, because their family is going to get them the gears, right? They're sitting there at the table and they're like, it's like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Save the neck for me, Clark. So what happened between you and Taurus? Why isn't Taurus here? Hey, why are you still single when you and Taurus gonna lock it? Well, we had an issue. What happened? I don't want to. I'm going home. I'm gonna go sleep in the RV with Eddie and Catherine. Anyways, is somebody watching National Lampoons? So yeah, they needed this time apart from you so that their family could just like it's a blue Christmas without you, literally. The song, especially if you hear the song, that's confirmation. Anyways, stop there, okay? Six of Cups. Ooh, see? Six of Cups, Nine of Wands, Ace of Cups. Here's part of the cards from the preview with the Strength card. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo or a Scorpio with that Judgment card. And the Judgment card talks about, especially when it's mixed with the Strength card, your person had enough time to stop and actually look inward with that Judgment card, something they'd been fighting doing for like a long time. And that leads us right to the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Wands. See, and I'm sorry, text, Nine of Wands disguised as a Merry Christmas text, Ace of Cups. Because of the Six of Cups, they miss the conversations with you. Just like, so it's like the questions that they're being asked and the innuendos being thrown their way are making them feel kind of like some type of way. And it's actually the way they made you feel by not including you. Oh, okay. I dig it. Because when the Ace of Cups comes out in an energy like this of somebody that you've been dealing with, I don't really pull it as past person. It's a past person, but their proper title would be current person. You guys are still in each other's energy due to the soul contract you have, right? The thing about it is with the entitlement being so strong on them, that's why they needed some time to look inward to lead to the real love energies coming out. You know what I mean? So it's like the people are trying to make them cry now instead of them making you cry, right? Like they're like, excuse me, insanely weird family of mine. I need to go use the restroom for 15 or 20 minutes, right? That sort of a thing. So the temper was just way too out of line on this. And I think that's why they got everybody around them coming at them to be like, hey, this is what it feels like. This is what it feels like for what you did to Taurus, And that's allowing them to overcome this entitlement and find some emotional maturity. Six Pentacles, which is your energy, okay? Because if it had kept going the way it was, you guys would have never healed because it never would have gotten any better, right? So they're like, don't worry. Yeah, Knight of Swords. God's like, don't worry, Taurus. Their family will help you. This is somebody, man, I like hanging out with their family too much. But like the thing about their temper being way out of line, they just couldn't take it out on you all the time. So like they're getting hit with a lot of triggers that's bringing them to a snap point regarding what they did to you. All right. Just a little turnabout is fair play. And God's like, don't worry, Taurus, we're not going to hurt them. We're just going to, it's a spiritual love tap. Right? But it's what awakens them to real love. But they're okay. They're fine. Leo energy is pretty strong on this, even Aquarius and Scorpio. So you got some fixed energy you could be dealing with. Sagittarius is here. And Capricorn. Taurus. Could be another Taurus for some of you guys. And Leo, Aries, and... Ooh, that's Libra energy. Okay, cool. But I like this Three of Pentacles because the guardian angels are working to progress this forward. They're already on like the path to getting better, emotionally mature, right? Finding a little bit of a point of stability on this one because like they couldn't keep taking it out on you and then going off on you when they didn't get their way, so it was always your fault. And they're like, we're the guardian angels, Three of Pentacles. They're like, we're not gonna make Taurus suffer through this for the rest of Taurus's life. So we're gonna put a slight pause on this. We're gonna let them go and let their family just make them just feel loved for the holidays, and then we'll let them reach out back to you because they want a family that like this is somebody a little nomadic or a little rogue, and that they want to be different than their family. So being subjected to their family is leading them to want to start a different, like, they're like, I don't want my family to turn out like my family. And that's what's leading back to you because you're the right fit for them. Okay. Eight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. They're approaching a point of maturity, which is cool. So like, you know how like, well, there were a couple things here that this person is wanting to fix up though. That's the thing on it. All right. So yeah, the stuff that they claim they didn't do to you, that's been brought to light by the other people in their life, right? And they're figuring out like, oh, I don't think this makes sense anymore. They're realizing that a lot of the stuff your person was saying you did, it was really them, Virgo, Leo energy on that. But they're being guided to do the right thing here. And it's like, I think the thing on it is that we're like, how like not wanting to leave you alone while like going days without talking to you, right? They go for a day or two where everything was fine and peachy and then disappear for 2 days. And you're like, whoa, what's going on with this? Right? They had to get like to a point because it left you feeling like anxious, confused, or like tough to make a decision, right? So the time apart in a way was an Ace of Cups blessing, right? Yeah, that leads to the communication with the Ace of Swords. You know what I mean? So the whole thing that comes in on this one is like that the time apart is allowing both of you guys to get yourselves in order so that you can come back together better than before, right? It's like your job or your income are getting ready to work out at the same time. Ooh, Taurus, you got a little bit of a Six of Pentacles, like a little bit of a Christmas present from above coming in. That in the time that you guys have been apart, like maybe you get a promotion offer, or those of you looking for a job finally get a call back for an interview. God's like, don't worry, Taurus, we got something coming in that's going to be a really good placeholder while your person's family takes care of them for you. Right? Hey, this is cool going forward. You might get to a point you guys only have to visit one set of parents for the holidays. They might just be like, we don't got to go see my parents, Taurus. It's cool. Anyways, okay. Cancer, Virgo, Taurus energy, Libra, Aquarius. That's Cancer more, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. Yeah, it could be another Taurus. Aries, Sagittarius, and Aquarius too. Doesn't gotta be their sun sign, just part of their chart that's like all about you right now. All right, cool beans. So I hope that helps, and I love you very much, Taurus. Please hype and like the reading on your way out, and I'll see you back here later this week for your individual collective. All right, love you, Taurus. Nice placements, Tess. That's kind of cool. I dig it. All right. Hey, what's up? Hold on. Is that creative? It is creative arts. Sorry, I'm focused on the table. The depth changed. Thank you guys. That's actually cool, Shelby. 2 Taurus parents. That's kind of neat. Okay, Gemini's up next. Hey, Sarah. What up? Hi, Jenna. Kylie. Hi, Kylie. What's up, darling? Spinny hugs. Perfect timing, Aaron. It's time. Hey, Julia. What up, girl? All right, let's do Gemini next. Let me fix up the banners. Cruising right along. Okay. Are you serious, Shelby? That's kind of cool too. Like they can just do, like you guys can just do like group birthdays and stuff like that. Are you serious, Sunflower? Oh my goodness, yeah. And then don't forget, y'all, tonight we're gonna be back at 5 p.m. Eastern and just answer your guys' questions on TikTok and YouTube as well. Gemini, I want to use Intuitive Goddess for you. Oh, 2 of Pentacles, whatever you want, Archer, just pick a deck. Okay. Let's do this, Gemini. All right. Oh, that'd be neat. Well, you can always set the time to noon if you don't know your birth time, Kate. It'll get you like close enough for a starting point because the only thing that really moved fast in 24 hours in your time of birth would have been the moon anyways. The other stuff is all pretty much would have been there all 12 hours, but it's cool, or 24 hours. Thanks, Kristen. Spinny Hugs. Thank you guys all for being here. You guys are awesome sauce. All right, let's see. Is it Queen Tiki? Queen Tiki's like, daughters got to have their own. Okay. Were you ready? Tara, hi, what's up? Esmeralda, I missed you. How you been doing? You did, but you can check it out, Stephanie, over on YouTube. It'll let you scroll back to see Taurus. And we will definitely have timestamps up after the live, too. But okay, let's go, Taurus. Nope, Taurus is, hold it. Gemini. There we go. Sorry. Mouth mashed potatoes. Oh, thanks, Cora. Oh, Kara. Sorry, it looked like an O. My bad. Don't have my glasses on. Hi. You help yourself. Ooh, what you getting done to your hair? You don't have to respond back till you get a chance to, especially if you got like the foil stuff in that going on. That's cool. Enjoy yourself. Kara's having some Kara time. All right, let's do this, Gemini. We're gonna do your. Hold on. We need 3939. That's a cool timestamp. So we're gonna hang out for 8 seconds. So Gemini, you like Krispy Kremes? Let's go. Here we go. What up, Gemini? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here. And please subscribe, hype and like the reading. If you want to book a reading or check out everything the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code or down in the description, there's a link. TikTok's on the home screen too. But all right, what do we got going on? Gemini. Thoughts, feelings, emotions. Definitely subscribe and hang out because we're going to be doing your reading later this week too. But all right, what do we got for Gemini? I love reading for you, Gemini, because you're the one that lets me keep it real. I don't have to rainbow unicorn it with you. You're like, Archer, just give it to me straight. And I love that. My Gemini, Mars, and Mercury totally approve of that. So let's go. All right, God, what do we have for Gemini? Give me everything you got for Gemini, please and thank you. Gemini, what do we have for Gemini? All right, 2 shuffles. Let's go for it. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Let's go. Over energy is the 7 of Cups. So this reading is about the white rabbit showing up. All right. Things were cool until this happened. All right. The Knight of Pentacles. The white rabbit was a slow moving rabbit into the 7 of Pentacles. Something about 7/7 or July 7th may resonate to you. Maybe some of you guys, you or them, are born on the 7th. Woo! Or you're seeing a lot of repeating 7s. Heads up. Let's go. The 4 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, the Knight of Swords. Okay, God is making some plans to help you guys on the healing path here. A little bit of some extra like bonus stuff to make life easier in the week ahead finally shows up. 2 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, the Ace of... Why did I just look at this in a vertical axis? 9 of Cups, 2 of Wands, Ace of Cups. Okay. Let's see where it goes. This is, if I was asking you about like, hey, Gemini, how's things going? You'd be like, Archer, it's kind of complicated. I'd be like, okay, I got you. So I think you're trying to things like, it's like Ace of Cups, but with you're trying to get things off the ground with this person here, but then it's kind of like this other person in the 5 of Wands is wanting to fix things with you. And then like one showing too much emotions while one showing nothing at all. 2 of Wands. Oh, Gemini, you're at a crossroads. Oh, this is cool. I love reading for you. Okay, I got your back on this piece of cake. All right, so the thing on this is that like, I think it's leaving you just like confused or anxious as to what's going on, even like going for one day without talking, and then one day everything's really cool, and then you go for a couple days that you're like, it's dead silence, almost getting you to the point of being like, maybe there's nothing getting off the ground in this Ace of Cups, 5 of Wands. I better 2 of Wands go back towards that Knight of Swords that I dealt with, because they're still kind of reaching out obsessively. Right? I got you. Cross watchers, earmuffs. All right. Anyways, Star card, Aquarius energy. This is part of your healing journey. It's like the grand test of all tests. This always happens before a level up. You go through the gauntlet run of healing stuff. Star card, right? It makes kind of sense. Hey, Nancy, what up? Ace of Swords into the 9 of Swords. That's a full 10 swords. Oh, I felt that. I felt a shudder. 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. It leads to the 3 of Cups. So one of these people you're talking to is your future spouse. Bonus points of it also for some of you guys is also your past spouse, and you guys are going to get remarried. Well, that's specific. Okay. This, I get it. Ace of Swords on the 9 of Swords, which leads to your 10 of Swords, okay? So one person's Ace of Swords, one person 9 of Swords. So you're stuck, like, maybe you're even stuck in your current living situation for some of you guys, right? Maybe for like 1 to 7% of you guys, right? This is all going on, but you guys are bound by like a mortgage or an apartment lease or something, and it's got you like feeling confused or stuck, like almost like you don't want to have to rely on one person or have them relying on you, right? So it's got you feeling stuck at that point. Just even trying to keep up with the holiday demands, it gets to be just like, you're like, I've got enough going on in my own life right now without trying to have to figure all this out too, right? And it's almost like you're like, would one of these people just completely screw it up already so I could please make my decision easier? God's like, okay. Knight of Swords. God's like, okay. Because look, there's a lot of sword energies. And then we got the cups. So you've got emotional and anxiety, right? But the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups still shows like, you know, you got 2 people that are totally like interested. So, and this is why you may want to have the special eggnog, right? You're like, you know what? I'm going to put on Bad Moms. I'm going to get my seasonal eggnog, and I'm going to enjoy my movie, right? Because it's a lot to handle. I get it. Some of y'all, you were then could be born on the 1st, the 9th, 19th, 13th, 29th, 4th, repeating 9s, repeating 7s. Those are some actually good repeating numbers. And you've got there's a ton of air energy here, which would be like another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, and Cancer. Wow, that's a lot of Cancer. Then Taurus and Leo. That's probably just because Cancer's here. Oh, it could be a cusper. Ace of Cups, 5 of Wands. Yeah, that's a lot of frustrating energies, right? Yeah, 3 of Wands, Page of Swords to the Hangman, and the Ace of Pentacles. You're gonna figure it out. You're gonna figure it out. One of them's gonna do something, right? The thing on this is that, so I do, okay, I got a way to break this down. Hold on, Gemini. Duality. Let's do it this way. You are the sign of duality. We're going to divide this right down the Mason-Dixon line here, Hatfields and McCoys, and we're going to fix right up. All right, Page of Swords is on this dude, 3 of Wands, or dudette, no gender in tarot. And it's just, it's speaking archer, sorry. But anyways, so you got, on the 3 of Swords, is that you got this one here that is like, their entitlement is just way beyond intense, right? And so this is the one that's going to try to make you jealous, or like already is with their social media posts and stuff. This is the one that I'm feeling that you're like, so childish, so last cycle. But yep, Archer, they were going to reach out again, or they already did, right? But then this person over here on this 3 of Wands, this Aries vibes that come in here, all right? Aries, Leo, and Sag are kind of dominating. A lot of fire energy, which is intense passion. So it's like, so this, the thing is like, this one here is a little bit more like, this is like finding someone else in a direction that is maybe at a point where it's like, just like there's something taboo about it that also intrigues you about it, right? Maybe this person is like traveled to come and see you, and it was kind of interesting, but then it went a little quiet, or you go for a week or two without talking, something like that. It's like something just getting ready to take off the ground that's a bit of divine timing in order to help you cut one of these choices out, right? I dig it. Okay, because the Ace of Pentacles does show something that comes forward for you too. Cancer, Aquarius energy, Libra, Taurus, yeah. Scorpio too, Scorpio vibes. Because you got the one person that's really depressed and entitled, and the one person that's really closed off and distant out of fear. Yeah, King of Wands. Fear, like this one here is like, because of what you guys have been through, it's just like, well, what if I open my heart up again after what I've gone through and it happens again, right? What if this person's hiding the fact that they're a player? It's like, I've already been down that road with this person and they won't leave me alone. So this one here, it leaves you, Archer, it's complicated, right? So I get it. Give me a little bit of an outcome. Try to help Gemini along the pathway, please. 10 of Cups. You can't make a bad choice here. 2 of Cups. Ooh, I see somebody going in the soulmate direction. That leads you to your 12 Cups. These dreams are pretty emotional between you two. You guys like communicate telepathically, even with the person that you don't communicate with every day. It's like they're just like slow to proceed. It's more of like a friends first thing, getting to know each other. So this has a very interesting way of playing out exactly as you dreamt it would happen. Some of you guys may be having that so Raven type prophetical moments of seeing the future a wee little bit. And you guys are totally like stalking each other's stories, right? And then you're lying. It's a cute lie though, because it's like, I know, right? Oh, no Page of Swords, nothing to see here, Archer. Shush, right? Because like, you're like, yeah, justice. Libra, yeah, yep. Gemini, you are privately looking at their social media profiles, and Crosswatcher, you are privately looking at Gemini's profiles. And yes, you guys are making posts about each other. Just the Hierophant, because you want to be with them. And then the Emperor shows up. So the vibes on this that comes out is like, oh, talk about some justice showing up. I mean, this is something that Judge Judy would completely throw out of her courtroom. Frankie told me that yesterday. That was hilarious. That was an awesome joke. And Frankie got jokes too. Okay, so the thing on this is that, so the entitled one, I see out of a way of trying to make you jealous. They actually wind up finding somebody that's more their energetical level, and they it's like the problem solves itself. All right. And then you and this person can take things out the ground because you guys are like both just nervous that like your pasts are going to get in the way of your future, right? So this problem kind of just, it sees its way to the door, right? And if they wind up happy, then you guys both start opening up more and you guys find your way to happiness. And here's the weird part. In the end, all 4 of you people wind up happy. For 4% of you guys will actually stay in touch with each other, either through what your kids do, like school activities or something, or like you guys become best buddies, right? Because like the 2 girls totally understand the 2 guys' problems, the 2 guys totally get the 2 girls' problems, and you guys become like Fred and Ethel and Lucy and Desi or something like that. All right. I hope it helps. Maybe it brings a little clarity to you in the week ahead. Your individual reading is going to be cool. All right. Gemini, please hype and like the reading on the way out. Scan the QR code, use the description box to book a reading or check everything else out. Otherwise, I'll see you later, and I love you. Doobie-doobie-doo. Give me just a second. Gotta clean up the cards. Gemini, if you are feeling kind of stressed or frustrated right now, even with the giggly, goofy vibes I got off your reading, the week ahead, you might just be in a little more of just like a fun, I don't care, let's just make it a good Christmas week type of an energy. All right? Enjoy it. Ride the flow. It's cool. All right. Love you, Gemini. All right. Next up, on to Cancer. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for being here, too. It's 144 and... Oh, wow. We got 144 and 77. Those are awesome repeating numbers. Oh, dude, nice. Bonus points for Gemini or Cancer seeing repeating 4. No, just general collective. Everybody's seeing repeating 4s and repeating 7s. Get ready for some jackpots to show up. I do too, Shelby. Gemini's going to have some giddy vibes in the week ahead. Maybe a male Gemini out there finally gets his Red Ryder BB gun. Be careful, male Gemini. You will shoot your eye out. Ho, ho, ho. Anyways, who's going to hang out on Christmas and watch a Christmas Story on repeat? Not me either. However, if you guys do digital online church, you can come hang out with me at Elevation Church. It's an awesome YouTube church. I love hanging out there. All right. But anyhow, Cancer. On to Cancer. Let's do Cancer. There we go. We'll do Cancer. Then we'll do a 2-minute stretch. Then we'll do Leo. I like it. My Virgo placements love block scheduling. Let's do it. Do you, Jess? I love going to them. Like I usually do like the 11 a.m. on Sundays, but doing the lives on Sundays, then I can watch the Wednesday replay or something. And they replay that one later and the 9 a.m. I love Elevation Church. It's awesome sauce. All right. Hi, Renee. Love you too. Spinny hugs. What's cooking? All right. Cancer. Go, Cappy Goat. It's your birthday. Not yet. Almost soon, though. Do what Cappy Goat's doing, y'all. Let's flood that chat. Let's see some crab emojis, some butter emojis. Do like Limitless is doing. You ready, Cancer? I do. Shelby, me too. Christmas Vacation. It is a classic. Cancer. Let's go with... I haven't used it in a minute. I kind of want to use the Titanic deck. Let's go. All right. Cancer, you're going to be at 5323. All right. Let's do this. What up, Cancer? How are you? Thank you very, very much for being here. Please consider subscribing, hyping, and liking the reading. All right, and come on back later this week. We'll be doing your weekly, and it's actually going to be your last weekly for December and the last weekly reading for 2025. All right, Cancer, you actually might wind up having some surprise plans for New Year's that'll make you really, really, really happy. Okay, that's cool. A happy crab is a fun crab. Yeah. Oh, 7 of Wands with the 3 of Cups. And the 7 of Wands is sideways. It's almost like a challenge card, so I have to read it both upright and reverse, okay? Which means somebody's John Travolta-proof bubble is getting ready to pop in the week ahead. That leads to, oh my God, mine too, it's cool. The 4 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the Sun card, a happy union, especially for those of you, your twin flame's gonna pop about. You know what, no titles, no schematics. Okay, this is your person. Doesn't matter if it's twin flame, soulmate, the mailman, I don't care. All right, it's your person and you know the title. It's the one on your mind, which leads to happiness for you too. All right. Let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles for Cancer. Let's go for it. Go, Crabbies. It's your birthday. It's not. It's winter time. Stop it. Gonna party like it's your birthday. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Christmas in July. Let's go, Cancer. On that note, Let's love this deck for the crazy cool Cancerians, because Cancer don't want no scrubs, TLC style, unless it's a nurse or a doctor. Let's go. Oh, the Four of Swords. This reading explains why you guys needed this time apart. Okay, it'll also let you know the rewards of how much has been done in both of your guys' lives in order to elevate the both of you guys going forward. Four of Swords, Five of Swords, told you, Ace of Cups. You and your person make it through the 5 stages of grief on the Five of Swords that you've been working through with the Four of Swords, right? That leads to the Ace of Cups. It's a fresh start for the two of you guys. Or for those of you dealing with a new interesting incoming love or single Cancerians, this new Ace of Cups is going to blow your mind. Told you it's person on your mind, okay? Three of Pentacles. Your guardian angels have been setting this whole thing up in order to elevate both you and your person, because your guardian angels are saying when you guys met, you both need a little bit of work, but it's getting fixed right up. Okay? Why am I laughing at that? Oh, because I'm a Cancer sun. Hey, whatever. It's accurate. Let's go. The Knight of Wands. Look who's bobbing back up to the surface. Wallace Hartley's violin. With the Two of Wands and the Knight of Swords, God's letting them know they made a bad choice with the Nine of Wands to the Ten of Cups on the page. It's the apology you've been dreaming about. Literally, that's even not a metaphor. It's like if you've been having dreams of like an incoming phone call. Some of you guys got a weird, awkward voicemail that's like because somebody got nervous. I think Cancer, some of you guys, y'all have already been reached out to. Hold on, TikTok's puzzle piecing me. Hold on. Come here, puzzle piece. Come on. Puzzle piece. There we go. Green check. Okay. Yeah. Literally, some of you guys have been dreaming about like a conversation or like just talking it out instead of their fight or flight kicking in and going off the handle. What about like a conversation that lasts? That'd be something you Ten of Cups dream about. There were no seagulls near where the lifeboats were floating in the Atlantic Ocean, but it's okay. Anyways, 901. This person was overcritical of you, right? I mean, I should be thankful that there's a Titanic tarot deck. You know, I'm sitting on there, nothing over there, but that's okay because this person sees you as a wish fulfillment. They still feel that way, Cancer. They still feel like there's a reason Cancer came into my life, and I still haven't quite figured out what it is, Archer, but I would like to see about knowing more about it. Page of Pentacles. You have a lot of cross watchers in the week ahead. There's somebody totally sussing you out to try to get to know you better or figure out a way back into your life because they think you hate them. They're nervous about your crab claws going off, but you got like the Kroger rubber bands on the crab claws and you're like, I'm not looking, I don't want to fight. I want peace. I mean, you rule the 4th house. You're about a happy home, right? The Kroger rubber bands. The Five of Swords. This person misses you. They wish they hadn't acted out the way they did, right? Because it looks like you both do want to fix this, regardless of how long it's been. Three of Wands, Leo, Aries energy, but you're on their mind way more than usual lately with the Two of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords. All right. God's got them on your mind because they kept making you the scapegoat. It was always your fault, always your problem. They're realizing it took two to make an argument. And it's kind of like with how much they've had you on their mind lately, Knight of Swords. That's why some of you guys even have been hearing their name, right? You might just be like straightening up your house or going about your day or driving in your car and like just all of a sudden their name, right? Just did it like right now, that type of thing. It's not your mind playing tricks on you. That is letting you know one of your spiritual upgrades. If you missed the fam collective message at the beginning, there's a timestamp. One of your upgrades or one of your new downloads is that is your audible confirmation when they are indeed thinking about you and wanting to apologize, less like you've been dreaming about. Pisces, Sagittarius energy. Ooh, strong, beautiful energy. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Pisces, a Gemini, a Virgo, or a Sagittarius. Aquarius is here, Capricorn, and Leo. Just one Leo card. Oh, maybe it's Cusper energy. Yeah, you Leo are never ever far apart, right? Maybe some of their stubbornness was something that they've wanted to work on. They really do love you. Justice card. That's and the Ace of Wands. That's something they want to work on. Three of Wands into the Eight of Cups. That takes us to another level. They had to walk away from some emotional immaturity that was brought on from emotional damage that was like in their lives before they even met you, right? And this justice to the Ace of Wands shows that like they can't, their spark is gone. It's like when you left, you did take a little piece of their heart, and they do realize how bad they treated you. You've had somebody that's been visited by the ghosts of relationships past, present, and future recently, and they're realizing the answer was Cancer. Oh, that rhymes. Cancer is the answer. That might be the new mantra that's in their mind right now that the guardian angels are popping in there. Because the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Cups shows they want to apologize, and there's still that spark. All right? They do watch you online. Some of you guys might even be online or in social media. All right? Or they just check your Instagram or something, right? But with that Ace of Wands on the Eight of Cups, they realized they walked away from something that they really had loved. It was fun. Maybe they just weren't quite ready yet at the time, right? The age difference could have been a factor. Some of you guys, it's not that big of an age difference, though, is it? Some of y'all were born in the same year, but there's some like difference in age or the like upbringing. Like you know their relationship between them and their parents, right? That would show a little bit, because this is like similar message for Taurus, and the fact that your person is having to deal with their family right now, and that's what's leading them to missing you. Because with this Ace of Wands, they're kind of like, I'm about to burn this house to the ground and just walk out. Just walk out. No. So it's really similar vibes to that, and the fact that they're like, their family's like, so what happened between you and Cancer? What in the world? Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups. Why isn't Cancer here? What happened? What? I don't want to talk about it. And they're getting to the point that they're like, I'm not doing family Christmases anymore. Right? That sort of a thing. That leads to a message between the two of you guys, though. That's the thing on it. So it's like they have been working on things. Like they've been working through the things that made them like say that they weren't ready for this, because in reality, they were just really scared about their feelings for you. It's like they protected themselves by telling you they weren't ready. You know what I mean? That's a big thing on this. But with the Hierophant, your guys' soul contract shows that you guys have this meant to be. It's in your contract, right? The Six of Swords, they needed some time away from you to see things from a different perspective, right? So like they didn't take advantage of your heart, your caring, for some of you guys, home, living situations, something like that, right? It's something that they went through and that they're working through, because they really only want to be with you. And they really feel Two of Pentacles that they might have messed this up. Yeah, Six of Cups, the Moon card that leads to the Ace of Swords with the Star card. You guys are supposed to finish your healing journey together. You guys are, your guys' DNA, soul, blueprint, makeup, genetical setup. It says you guys are supposed to finish this journey together, but by them not being ready, they had to finish passing this part of the test where they stopped thinking with the Ace of Wands chakra and started coming into some emotional maturity. The Six of Cups, the Moon card, shows how much they secretly think about you, right? When they're alone at home in the evening underneath the moon, that's when they're sitting there going, why did things go? I want to go home. Why did things go so wrong with Cancer? I don't understand. But then I do start to understand. That Six of Cups, that's the ghost of relationships, past, present, and future showing up, right? Scorpio energy. Could be another water sign I'm pulling in here. Could be another Cancer. Could be a Scorpio or a Pisces. But then you've got a lot of Libra, Aquarius. Leo is still here. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Aries, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Virgo so far. All right. Ooh, more Libra too. All right. But that Ace of Swords, this is what's leading them to want to talk to you about it. Some of you guys, like if you got iPhones, you might catch them if you go and like scroll their screen and you'll see the three dots. Because either one or both of you guys, both for some of these connections, some of y'all, you guys do that where you're going into each other, you're like to the text screens, right? And you're just scrolling in Six of Cups, reminiscing at old text messages, old photos. So either they might bust you looking in their screen, or you bust them where you look in the phone and you're like, whoa, the three dots are there. They're in our texting. Something like that, okay? But the Moon card, the Ace of Swords, I kind of dig the vibes off of that, okay? Because I think the biggest part on this one, especially with the Moon card, because the Moon card talks about the fears of the unknown, okay? So a big part of this is that they were very used to relationships going bad. And they're also very scared about their feelings for you right now, because they're really worried you can't or won't trust them again. And you totally can trust them again. 98% of you totally will trust them again. You already do, and you've already forgiven them. That's your biggest test, right? So the thing on this is that like, with them being so used to relationships going bad and never really, like, they'd never really been in a serious commitment before you. They were very used to getting played, to getting manipulated, getting used for their body or their money or whatever. They weren't used to having somebody in their life that genuinely loved and cared about them. And that's why God ushered you into each other's lives with the Knight of Swords, right? And it's almost like because they were at a stage where before you guys even met, crying. They didn't like what their life was going. They didn't like the people they were dealing with. So God's like, we're going to give you a chance. But with this, they were still in that old hurt, like feral cat energy. And you guys, you're soul catalysts to each other, where you didn't come in near the end of their awakening. You triggered the beginning of their awakening. Like if I got to their sign and I was reading for their sign, I would be saying, other sign, crosswatcher, this is this person that brought you to tarot, right? And it'd be like, yeah, that's my Cancer. That's my Cancer. All right. Pisces, Aquarius, Libra energy on that. And some of you guys, you or them could be born on the 7th, the 27th, or the 2nd, 1st, 21st, or 31st, the 13th and 29th, the 15th, 25th, the 19th, the 8th, 18th, 10th, and possibly even the 4th, the 1st, or the 6th. Yeah. All right. But the 10 of Cups on the Moon card that leads to the Star card, this is what's telling me that you guys were meant to finish this part of the healing journey together, which is why it is written in your guys' blueprints and your destiny to come back together. Okay? And before anybody wants to throw some shame my way, it's cool, judgment-free zone, whatever. But this, like, remember, we're not all built the same way. We're not all built to, like, do the healing on your own and then come together, right? It's a little different vibe than that. You guys, like, if our DNA was like 1% more off, we'd be bears and we'd all be hibernating right now, right? The thing on this is you and this person are meant to continue the journey together. But there was a little bit of fine tuning needed on both sides. That's why you're going to start making some serious bank and some serious money while they get them together. And you guys get to come together for a peaceful talk it out type of a thing. No running, no fight or flight kicking in, but a nice, honest conversation that leads to the 10 of Cups outcome that secretly you guys both have wished for and have wanted for a while. So the thing about this is that with the way they were used to relationships going so bad before they met you, okay, that's the thing that whenever they got to a point that they started feeling the real feelings, feeling some type of way, that they would get scared and their fight or flight would kick in. They were they were rather self-absorbed in their own world, doing their own things, entitlement, no situational awareness. That's when you two came together and were brought into each other's lives. It's just that they were not able to give as much to the relationship at the time as you were, right? That's what they've been working on, all right? Especially while they're sitting there dealing with their family being like, this boy, ugh, right? Because now they're like, I don't want this type of a family. I want the family Cancer and I were trying to build, right? In reality, they really just wanted that nice, cuddly, relationship where you guys didn't have to feel like you were on all the time and like could just sit and watch TV or sit and hang out, right? And they put a lot of pressure on you from that. And I like this, that they're really doing some reflective work in the week ahead, because it got to this point that they weren't able to really give to the relationship as much as you were. But as they've dealt with the changes that's come into their life as a result of all of this fight, that's what's kind of humbled their entitlement. And it's looking like you guys are both wanting to talk. Some of you guys are going to wind up pressing send at the same time, especially when you guys both start snooping into your phone text messages. And then it's like, I'm just going for it. Whoop, whoop. What? You were texting? I was going to text you first. I texted you first. Ace of Wands. You just get on over here and give me a kiss. All right. An honest conversation that leads to reigniting the spark for both of you guys. So neither of you have to be super sad and depressed anymore. I love it for you. I hope that helps, Cancer. Your weekly is going to be awesome. I dig this. I hope it helps, Cancer. Please hype and like the reading on your way out and hang out, subscribe, and I'll be back to see you later this week for your individual life collective reading. All right. And hang out tonight, the 21st, 5 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be doing some super chat, no super chats required, telethon question and answers for you guys, me and Sunshine. All right. So until next time we meet, I love you, Cancer. All right, y'all. We are going to take a 2-minute break, a slight pause for the cause for just a second, and stretch my legs. You guys feel free to go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. And then we'll be right back for the next 4 signs. All right. We'll pick back up with Leo in a second. All right. So, burb. I'll be right back. Promise.
I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot. I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss. I miss you, yeah. Yes, I miss you.
Microphone. Perfect. I had everybody on TikTok was like, play the song, play the song. So I'm glad you guys like the song. Thank you. That is my first original recording. It's available. You can get to it through the link tree. There's a link to it. It's in the playlist and the album Reflections. All right. It's my original song, I Miss You. So check it out. Enjoy it. It is, Clarissa, it's my original song. It's called I Miss You. And I've got it in the Reflections playlist. It's available on the YouTube channel. I'm getting it set up for Spotify too. But yeah, if you dig it or like it, it's you can get to it through the link tree. It's on the YouTube channel. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Foreign. It was a lot of auto-tune. I got that voice, and then we tweaked it. Nashville producer friend of mine, awesome sauce. Thank you guys. Thank you, Shelby, Marie. I love you guys. That's cool. It's the channel's theme song. It's awesome sauce. Lioness, honey, thank you. Merry Christmas. Spinny hugs. Thank you for the super chat. All the super chats today are going to the Mama T Foundation. So it's cool. It is, Jen. It is. Yeah, that's one of my songs. I wrote it and worked on it digitally through a producer friend of mine out of Nashville. But yeah, it is. Thank you guys. All right. You want to carry on and go forward? I didn't even change the thing from Cancer. I should have put intermission up there. I'm sorry. Anyways, let's do Leo now. Let's go for Leo. All right. Leo's up next. Is it, Jen? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to fly in there. BNA is an awesome setup. All right, Leo. Let's use the Rockstar deck for you. This was a gift from Sunshine. This is Sunshine Intuitive Tarot. You totally got to check her out and follow her. Make sure you subscribe to her and Frankie in that, because we got some cool stuff coming up. This evening is it's super chat question and answer telethon style at 5 p.m. Eastern. No super chats required. I'm just going to answer personal questions right here on TikTok and YouTube. All right. So come and hang out with me and Melissa from Sunshine Intuitive Tarot. And then me and Frankie at Frankie's Tarot, we will be your guys' Ryan and Rita coming in for New Year's Eve. Join us for our All Signs collab on New Year's Eve, December 31st. All right. So thanks for being here, y'all. We love you guys. All right. Limitless, you are awesome, sauce. I love you, girl. Do what Limitless is doing, Leo. Let's see some lions. Let's see some sun emojis, some sunflower emojis. Let's go, Leo. Let's do it to it. All right, Leo, you're going to be at 114.38. Let's go for that. Here we go. Hi, Leo. What's up? How you doing, you awesome, adorable kitty, you? All right, think about your person. God, tap me in, tune me into Leo's energy. All right, these next the next 4 signs, we're into the second reading energy. So these next 4 signs, they will be based on Romans chapter 1, verses 1 through 7. All right, let's go. Leo, what do we have for Leo? Tap me in, tune me into Leo energy. What do we have for Leo? You want to love to last forever, one that will never fade away. I want to help you with your problems. Stick around, I say. Sorry, I wandered off the beaten path there for a minute. Or Paul McCartney's song coming up might resonate to you. You'll hear it in the future. Sorry, my mind wandered for a second. I'm back. All right, Leo. 2 shovels. Why do you always get me all dreamy, Leo? What's up with you? Hold on. The 2 of Swords just turned itself over in the deck. Maybe lately you've been feeling like having little hope or faith in the future, but the 2 of Swords says to hang in there because the Empress, you're going to be receiving a lot of love coming forward. There's a message getting ready to come your way. And something you've been thinking about for at least 9 months is getting ready to start with the Ace of Cups. There's something getting ready to take off the ground here between the 2 of you guys. Taking off like an airplane. Some of you guys might live in the flight path of an airport. Okay, let's go. Leo, let's do it, Leo. 2 shuffles. Ready? Here we go. 1 and 2. Come on, Dak. What are you doing? Jeez. Oh, my goodness. Your person's a little frustrated, Leo. Anyways, on that note, let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Leos. Roar. Over energy is the 5 of Wands. I like seeing this card. This is good. This is showing that, like, you guys are both training or learning, right? There's an adapting energy going in here between the 2 of you guys, because the 5 of Wands, I always look at it as like soldiers training for that 6 of Wands victory. So with the soul contract you guys have, both of you guys have been experiencing some lessons that you're learning and passing in order to be ready for this. I just feel like your person's kind of dealing with a bit of a gauntlet run of tests right now to make sure they're right and ready for you. Yeah, Queen of Wands. It's Cher. This is Violet Jessup in the Rockstar deck. It's Cher. Do you believe? Right? If you believe this was over, King of Cups, you activated this person's self-love healing journey and they did you. You guys are soulmate catalysts, right? You guys both activated each other's like heart chakras and started the journey of self-love. King of Cups is who turns the cup inward. And with the 8 of Wands, you guys are already on the course coming back to each other. There's an incoming warm front for the 2 of you guys. Let's go. 6 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles. Nice. Okay. The 8 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups is back. I love it when preview cards come back in the reading, Leo. This is good vibes. I can't say this person's a past person. This person is your current person. Past person wouldn't be the right title. You guys are still in each other's energies, and the contract is getting fulfilled in the week ahead. You guys might be getting this all fixed up before the end of the year. Some of you guys may live together, or you're going to, or somebody might have had to move or relocate as a result of something. But I kind of dig this because this person has totally noticed your shift. And they're kind of liking what they see with the 3 of Wands. Okay, Aries, Virgo energy on that. But 6 of Swords, the 8 of Cups brings in Aquarius and Pisces with the Knight of Pentacles. Like something is taking a long time to get off the ground or get back together. You know what I mean? It's like they've noticed your glow up though, and they dig it. It's like you both have been cutting off bad energies this entire time since you 2 last spoke in order to make preparation for this whole union. Whoa. Okay. 8 of Cups on the 6 of Swords. Because some of you guys have just done the whole letting go and letting God thing. And this has allowed this energetical time to play out properly in order for you guys to work this out. It's like your cutoff game was strong and also needed 5 of Wands. It was the point, right? You guys taught each other a couple of things. With the Ace of Cups, they still want something fresh with you. See? The Sun. Some of you guys could be dealing with another Leo, possibly. But this is George Harrison coming in peace. Pisces energy. He was a Pisces. But so the thing on this is like they're liking what they see, but I think the real question here is, can you trust them? Right? I think that's going to be the real topic of conversation because you want to be happy. You want to open your heart up. Some of you guys have already heard from this person. Maybe 3 or 4% of you guys. Maybe some of you guys are just starting to talk. But it's like, Archer, can I trust them? That's what I'm checking. Three of Pentacles. Guardian angels say you can. Three of Pentacles represents the guardian angels working behind the scenes, okay? Seeing the things that you can't, hearing the things you don't. And the King of Cups, they've been visited by the angels of past, present, and future relationships to let them see that the right way and the direction to go. So it's kind of like that you both, with cutting out these energies to be prepared for union and both of you working on your self-love journey, y'all, you're about to be blessed for all the bad stuff that you've been through. And I'm totally watching the fixed energy, but you specifically, especially if like there might be more in the fam message at the beginning for you, because a lot of that talks about A1, AI, Atlas, whatever that rock is, and the coronal mass ejections. Leo, with what you've been through in 2025, I've been monitoring this for you. 2026 is your glow up. All right. And with 2025 being a year of nines, both you and your persons could totally be another Leo, right? But both of you guys during this Four of Swords timeout have been working on yourselves. It's in your guys' blueprint. Okay. They can't get away scot-free with what they did to you, right? They got to do the work too. Otherwise, they'd be stuck in a cycle, but they're not, because their guardian angels are trying to lead them in the right direction. Okay. And if they're trying to make you jealous or trying to like be posting living their best life online or something, they're not. They're posting the best 5 seconds of their day because you're the one that's heavily on their mind, because it's destined for you guys to fix this thing after the time apart. Okay. So, you know, I really, with this Lovers card, Gemini energy, I really do feel that one of the thoughts or prayers that you have has been about them changing, right? It's kind of like you're mad at them and kind of hate them, but nobody else better be mean to them because they're your person, right? It's like this is either one or both of you guys. It's totally like only I'm allowed to be mad at that person. Nobody else better. Always get them. Something like that, right? You guys got a unique private carrier frequency. So you guys do totally still communicate telepathically. The devil here is being overcome and motivating through the silence in the Nine of Pentacles. They're not with anybody. They are single. God will not reward them with a connection or a relationship after what they did to you. You know what I mean? Nine of Pentacles, confirmation. They're on their own. The Hierophant to the Seven of Wands is literally what I was just saying with the Eight of Pentacles that leads to the Six of Wands, because you guys have both been doing the Eight of Pentacles work on each other to come forward for a union between the two of you. Seven of Wands, that John Travolta proof bubble around this Hierophant relationship. All right, Taurus energy on this. Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini energy too. Some of you guys, you or them could be born on the 7th, 17th, or 27th. The 10th, 20th, and 30th are here. Seeing a lot of repeating 4s and 5s, maybe even 7s or 8s. Okay. But, oh, I don't want to shock you, Leo. All right. So hold on, sit down for this part. It's not that bad though. It's actually not bad. Your prayers are changing them. However, plot twist, their prayers are also changing you. You're starting to feel a little different, or all of a sudden, it's like all of a sudden you want to drink Dr. Pepper, but you never ever drank before. Or take it how it resonates to your situation. But believe it or not, you guys are both kind of manifesting and changing each other into what each other wants. You're secretly their 10 of Cup dreams too. That's why when you guys came together, like there was work to be done. And so guys, like we got to hang tight because this has to come in way better than this. That's why it was a false start vibe on this one, because somebody wasn't ready yet, right? Could be another Leo. Cancer's here. It's just, you two are never far apart. Oh, maybe some of you guys are cuspers because Virgo's here too, right? And some of you guys, you either already live together. Yeah, this could be like a married couple fighting, or maybe somebody like just getting out of a connection or like a divorce or a breakup or something in order for you guys to work things out. Yeah, Temperance on the Four of Cups and the King of Wands underneath here with the Five of Pentacles. But underneath all the confusion on this, that Five of Pentacles, right? That's Fleetwood Mac on this card. Even Fleetwood Mac wouldn't write a song about this relationship, right? Fleetwood Mac look at this, be like, we're good. We're good. Duh. That's right. But underneath it is the Queen of Cups and real love. That's real love and real forgiveness that the Queen of Cups talks about. The Queen of Cups is the Beatles song Real Love in a tarot card, right? Then with the Page of Pentacles, it's like you guys both would like to patch this up, but very nervous about damage being done, damage happening again, or can we trust each other, right? So you guys actually both do have some very, very similar fears right now, right? Temperance card. So the thing on this coming in, that when we go to the Four of Cups, it actually is a little bit of the vibes that God is putting them through that bit of a gauntlet test right now, right? In order to make sure that they are ready to come your way, okay? So if you guys have already gotten a message from them, it's saying that that's letting you know it's safe to proceed. You can trust in this time. They're going to prove it to you, not just talk the talk, but walk the walk, right? If you haven't yet, that just means when they are ready and they pass their gauntlet run, God will give them permission. Archangel Michael will show up to let them reach out to you with the Page of Pentacles. Okay? They will totally pass this test. So the thing is that with God putting them through this gauntlet to test them, to make sure that they don't act out again, they don't act up again, because like for the opportunity to fix things with you and build the foundation solid and better than it was before, because things moved really too fast last time, right? They've learned, kind of like your person has learned, that like you can try to build a solid 10 of Pentacles foundation, but if you don't give the concrete enough time to cure, the house on top of it will lean like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I don't know why they don't just address the south side of that thing and fix it, right? Why is it always the north side? It's not working. That's irrelevant. Maybe something about the Eiffel Tower or the Leaning Tower of Pisa resonates. Frozen pizza. Ace of Cups on the 10 of Pentacles. So the thing about this is to make sure they have their anger under control and everything in order, found some emotional maturity, and overcome their sense of entitlement that they took out on you so much before, in order to make sure they don't hurt your heart chakra again, right? And you rule over the heart chakra. That's why you take things the way you do. It makes sense. Hey, Lisa, what's up? Merry Christmas, Penny hugs. Hi. But it makes sense, right? That they need to pass these tests, because like building things back with you would actually be like the greatest gift they could receive for Christmas. Wow. Leo, losing you kind of scared them straight and like showed them the way with the Hierophant. The thing on this is that they won't reach out until they pass the test in trust and the test in anger, so that you don't have to fear those things, right? It's like the more that they put you through, the tougher the final exam is. But you guys are passing these exams with flying colors. That gives the opportunity, Taurus energy, to calmly talk things out and get a plan for the future that's approaching this week for you guys. I love this for you too. It's a Hierophant. You guys either you already are married or divinely you're supposed to be anyway. So it's going to happen. Can't fight this. Can't fight fate. Can't fight Suho. All right. You guys do actually. Leo, the home you're in right now is not your forever home. Did you know that? Totally. Yeah. I dig it for you. Very cool. Nice. Some of you guys could have some strong Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart, or you're dealing with one. You've got Cancer, Pisces is here, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Aries, Gemini, Capricorn. That's a lot of Capricorn. Aries and Aquarius. Could be another Leo for some of y'all. Gemini's here, and then we got more Sagittarius. All right. I hope that helps, Leo. All right, so please hype and like the reading on your way out. I'll see you back here later this week for your individual reading. And if you want to book a reading with me personally or check out everything else the channel has to offer, all you got to do is scan the QR code pinned in bio or link in the description. Otherwise, until we meet again, Leo, I love you. Bye. All right. I just saw that Two of Swords as I was cleaning up the deck. Have hope and faith, Leo. Your person's a good person. They were just jaded by the world for a while. They're getting it together. It's cool. All right. Next up, where are we going for this one? Debbie of Texas. What's up, Texas Virgos in the house? Hi, Donna. What's going on? How are you? Bella. No, you're amazing. I'm Rubber, you're glue. You're amazing too. Hey, Darcy. Jana, you are most welcome. All right, on to Virgo. Hey, K9. What's up? How you doing, K9 Captain? Yali's here. Hi, guys. Oh my gosh, you guys are all turning out. I've missed you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Love you guys. This is a big fan. Christmas spinny hugs. Hi, Kitchen Oracle. Hey, what up, Charles? Hi, Alyssa. What you guys up to? Jana. All right. Virgo. Taurus and a Capricorn walk into a bar. What's the Virgo do? Duck. That was the stupidest joke I've ever told. Oh my God. Okay, Virgo. Who's going to like see a stand-up comedian or something like that? That was kind of funny. Whatever. Okay, let's move on. I do like these Sunday chill morning vibes. It's cool vibes. Oh, that's Crystal. That's a cool Virgo. We can all chant for you. Virgo, 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 Virgo. It's like, remember back in school when you'd be in gym class and you'd have to lay against like the bleachers and stuff, and all of a sudden the entire class would start going like, and y'all knew what was getting ready to happen at that point, right? Buddy, you're a young man. Anyways, okay. We will rock you. Right? You all, there's a childhood memory unlocked for all of you guys. Happy Gate program. Okay, Virgo, you're going to be at 1:30:30. Let's do that. I'm just going to keep going with the Rockstar deck. Let's do this. What up, Virgo? How are you doing? Thank you very much for being here. All right, Virgo, let's tap in and tune in and see what we got going on for your energies in the week ahead. Think about your person. All right, God. Uh-oh. Virgo, it's the first spinny hug of the week. Aw, when my deck jams, that means you need a spinny hug. Virgo, come here, come closer. I got you. All right, I'm gonna grip you up. I'm gonna give you a spinny hug. I'm gonna start spinning you around until your hair starts blowing the breeze, like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Jeep wave, fellow Virgo drivers. Hi. You might start giggling and feeling better. So if you need to, you coming back anytime you like for spinny hugs. I got your back, no problema. All right, let's see what we got. All right, God, give me everything you got for Virgo. All right, why did Virgo need the spinny hug? What up with Virgo? Let's do it. Virgo. All right, 2 shuffles. Here we go. Ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos, because victory is yours. Here we go. Oh, the Page of Wands. Look at you getting happy in the week ahead. I keep hearing I want to go home. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Sagittarius, Page of Swords, Libra energy, 7 of Pentacles. As I'm connecting into this, this person is regretting pushing things too far or pushing you away. But it's kind of like they're trying. It's like something that they couldn't control had a hold on them. Because I mean, that's an old song too. Who did? You really got? I think it's you though. Yeah, the 2 of Swords. And okay, whoa, that was weird. See, I was just drawn to the, like, these people on this card are smoking cigarettes, right? It's almost like something had control of them that they couldn't let go of, that had the hold on them, that took over. Maybe this person, yeah, even Janis Joplin's on here with this. Maybe somebody, like, it was an addiction that got in the way of all of this, right? Like, you never knew your person, 7 of Pentacles. Some of you guys could have been dealing with someone with an addiction, which sometimes even the poor addicts don't even know that it hits the whole family as much as it hits them, you know? And you can't get mad at anybody who's dealing with that. Getting mad at somebody who's trying to battle and overcome an addiction would be like getting mad at somebody for having cancer. You know, it's just always looked at in the wrong way. I don't like that. All right, maybe you or your person is trying to overcome one. Let's cleanse the energy and give me 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Watch this. Your person is timeline jumping. Same person, new energetical shift. Let's relove this deck for the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos. Told you. Now I am properly connected. If this person had been confusing you and the stuff that you had been put through with them, now we're tapped into the energies. There's Toby. Okay? No offense to anybody named Toby. It's just based on a Mr. Bean skit. Nothing personal. Okay? 4 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. This shift was absolutely needed for your person, Virgo. It's leading to the Ace of Pentacles. They're clearing the energy. They're doing it. Whatever it is that they needed to overcome, they are. Okay, let's see what's up. 9 of Pentacles. They could have experienced a loss. 7 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Now they're wishing for you. While they're up at night playing Staring at the Ceiling on repeat, they're in their vibes about praying that things could work out between the 2 of you guys. 9 of Cups. This is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Fun fact, Caitlin Petty taught Tom Petty everything he knows. See, look, 6 of Wands, the Death card. This was needed. Your person has experienced a timeline jump, a quantum leap, whatever you want to call it. All right? There's been a jump in your person's life that has now transformed them with the Death card into the 6 of Wands. They're being turned into the person that you wish them well. And with the Queen of Swords, they're coming in peace. They understand a lot of the stuff they said, open mouth, insert foot, things said can't be unsaid. It became a lot because you weren't dealing with him. You were dealing with the devil, right? The devil that had the hold on them. I'm being told that they've beaten this. Empress mode. Oh my goodness. Some of you guys might have kids together, or you're gonna. Okay? This one's wild on the 9 of Pentacles to the 7 of Swords. It's like the addiction took over them, but you knew this. You saw through it. You saw the real person that was there underneath the deception, right? The thing that got to them. The 9 of Cups to the 6 of Wands. You might have at some point either wished them well, or some of y'all have done the prayer because you've been so frustrated. You're like, fine, I can't deal with this. Okay, God, if they're not meant to be in my life, take them out of my life, please. And then still in your energy, you're still thinking about them, stuff like that. It's because God's like, hang tight, Virgo, be patient, because your person is changing. There's just a lot to do on. You know what I mean? It's almost like that when you called them out on this, and then you guys went your separate ways, they realized they needed to do the work. Because it's not that they want to change for you, it's that they actually want to change back into that person that you saw underneath the addiction, underneath the way the world had ruined them. And that is actually, they're turning into that person. You were absolutely right. By wishing them the best, you've brought them into an Empress energy. They are receiving the message. All right. They do see your social media. They just had to get this had to get out of their system, and meeting you was the catalyst point that led them, because you weren't going to continue to put up with it, even for those of you that were married to this person. And with that Devil card, they had to reset the energies and clear that space. They hit a point where they had no other choice. All right. Whether it was, Queen of Wands, whether it was drinking or it was drugs, sex, rock and roll, work, over-the-counter THC stuff for some of you guys. The devil's lettuce for some, right? Whatever it was, it became a lot, right? More in this top row, because your person has experienced a shift. Yeah, the Chariot. Oh my goodness, now they're coming fast in for you. The Chariot's what the Emperor drives into a great battle, because your prayers worked. The 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups speaks about those things that we dream and wish for, the stuff in your 5D subconscious that is beginning to 3D manifest out of a 10 of Cups status into a 10 of Pentacles status. All right. That Empress to the Chariot shows that you guys, like, either like they threw you out, you threw them out, somebody moved or relocated or something, because I'm being told they moved back or come back home or something like that. You guys are going to wind up living together. Maybe somebody did move away or live at a distance or like something like that, but they're coming in your direction. So they're trying to make it seem like their life is going really good without you. And in reality, it's kind of unraveling behind the scenes. These are major shifts. Major Arcana represents these major shifts. So on this 10 of Cups, though, wow, with that Magician, your words do carry a lot of weight. Wow, some of you guys could be a manifesting generator, because you... Really? Hold on. Give me confirmation. 3 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Page of Swords. Virgo, I know they've put you through a lot of HE double hockey sticks. I'm going to tell you what. This person's going to not only apologize, but thank you someday, because I got a confirmation on the message that I got. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles speaks about the guardian angels looking after you and your person, working behind the scenes to mold you guys, right? The card I got on this one was that if they hadn't have met you, they wouldn't be here today. So believe it or not, Virgo, regardless of the outcome of this, which is still going to be a very good outcome, you actually did save this person's life, okay? And that does not go unrewarded from the guardian angel standpoint. I'm being told this person might not be here today if it hadn't have been for you coming into their life. Trust me, your rewards coming in for that will be epic. And in this case, the reward is this person actually sticking around for a while doing the work so you guys can have a long future together. You know what I mean? The thing about it is that without meeting you, you were the one thing in their life that actually did hold their life together. And as their life's unraveling without you in it, it's really the guardian angels, 3 of Pentacles, letting them know, hey, Virgo wasn't that bad at all, right? Page of Cups, the Moon card, and the 3 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups didn't go. I got chills. And the 10 of Cups didn't go away. Virgo, I mean this in the most positive of context in the week ahead, Virgo. You became their new addiction. I don't mean that in a weird, creepy, codependent way. I'm straight up telling you, meeting you and the time that you guys have been apart with that Five of Pentacles, which the Five of Pentacles represents a health card on the Five of Cups, which even on this one, look at the wine bottles being poured out. This is somebody that their addiction became you. You became their new vice. And like, I see your person standing at a sink, pouring out a drink, a wine, a Monaco, whatever their drink of choice was, whatever their drug of choice was. It's like they're standing there pouring it out, being like, I want Virgo more than I want this, right? Some of you guys could be a Virgo moon. But with the Lovers card, this is exactly what it was meant to be in order to bring you guys back together. It's Three of Cups, Page of Cups. Some of you guys may actually see like an engagement ring from them, a promise ring, a picture of a ring, something like that lets you know there's something coming in. May even offer you one. Even for my male Virgos, there may be some subtle hints a little bit as to like that the girl's like, well, gee, what do you want for Christmas? And they're, oh, my ring size is this. You know, I thought I was going to get you like shoe size or something. No, whoa. Yeah. This person does want something long-term with you. And you, by you becoming their new addiction and them realizing that, they're being faced with a brick wall here that they have to beat this addiction in order to get their life together. That's what's making them want you back more than anything else, right? They want to make good on this, and God's not going to let them just move forward or go on after everything that they did to you, okay? Nine of Pentacles. They didn't just move on and find someone else or on to the next best thing. God's like, we're not going to reward them for what they did to you, right? We're going to let them go off on their own and do the work and then come back to get things right with you. They're a form of your reward. So God's lining things up because like whatever they were doing, they, you know, like they did try to stop the devil energy, but maybe they fell off the wagon a couple of times, right? You guys, like they were in and out of like a rehab or doctor's offices or hospitals, right? They were trying, just didn't get there. This part they had to do on their own in order to come in order to have a Three of Cups successful marriage and a union with you, right? That's the stuff that they're working on. They're going to overcome this energy because it's almost like they know their life's getting worse because of what they did to you and because of what they're doing to themselves and their own body with that moon card. Hey, Brittany, what's up? Hey, Donnie. And that is that Nirvana. That is Kurt Cobain on that card, right? Something like that came in the way of them. The devil energy was what they have derailed. And it derailed this whole connection between the two of you guys, but they've been working to overcome it ever since it's almost like they knew their life was getting worse because of what they did. And it was leading them to get over that and beat that devil so that you guys can come back together. And 10 of Cups to the Chariot. You guys wind up like neither of you guys are living where you're going to live in the future. Just so you know, wow, there's a lot of movement and ideas. People's lives are changing in 2026. And for you two, it actually does work out. 10 of Cups to a 3 of Cups marriage on the Empress, where they reach out to clear the conscious originally, which actually leads to you talking things out and working things out when neither of you think it could ever happen. And yet it's going to. It's coming in for you, all right? Bonus points if you hear Nirvana on the radio or in your playlist or see it pop up in your feeds. That's bonus points if it's getting ready to happen sooner than later, all right? But yeah, them reaching out just to be like, can you declare my like, yeah, maybe you're one of their 12 steps, especially for those of you like AA or NA resonates or something, right? And they just called to make good on stuff, right? And you guys wind up actually talking it out, working it out, and getting back together, and things go okay. And both of you are like, never going to happen, not in a million years. And yet God's like, it actually does. This is one where I'm going to be very happy to tell the two of you guys at your wedding that like, hey, look, you guys are wrong. It worked out really well. They just had to change so they got it right, right? And they are. They do love you a lot, Virgo, all right? So I hope that helps. Keep us posted because once you guys start getting your communications from them, we'll be able to judge when all the Virgos starts happening, okay? So hang out. I'll see you later this week for your individual reading, and please hype and like the reading on your way out. And if you do want to book a personal or check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code, piece of cake, or it's pinned in the bio and in the description. All right. So otherwise, until next time, I love you, Virgo. We'll see you later. All right. Doobie, 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 doo. Next up, onto Libra. Dude, I got Libra. I got to use this. This came from a Libra. It was a present from Melissa, Sunshine 2.0. We got to use this for you, Libra. Let's go. All right, let me switch this up. And thank you guys for being here too. Love you guys. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. All right, let's go to Libra. There we go. Okay, cool. Hey, Carla, you got good timing. You just made it perfect. And hi, Trent. Crystal, what's up? What's up? Thanks for coming, guys. Anna, what up? How you guys doing? Oh, thank you, Darcy. Spinny hugs. Love you, girl. Hey, what's up, Emma? Hi, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, Rebecca. What up? What up, Jesse? How's it going? I love being here hanging out with you guys. You guys are family. I love you guys. I can't wait to do some public appearances in 2026. We're gonna have some fun hanging out. Juju, what's up? Cowboy emoji. Hi, Taco. What up? I did already finish Taurus. We're on to Libra, but Taurus is available already on YouTube. You can go over there and scroll back and check it out. Okay, Libra. Onto Libra. Onto Libra. Okay, let's do this. Libra, you're going to be at 145.55. Nice. Nice repeating fives. What up, Libra? How's it going? Thank you so much for being here. Roxanne, oh, thank you. Spinny hugs. You're awesome sauce. I love you, girl. All right, let's go. Roxanne, you don't have to turn on the red. Thanks for being here, Roxanne. Love you. Love you, Taco. Your awesomeness. All right, Libra, let's go for it. Here we go. Libra. What do we got for Libra? We got for the cardinal air sign. Yeah. Let's go, Libra gang. Let's do this. Here we go. 2 shuffles. Ready? Oh, yeah, you're ready. Hold on. This card's trying to get my attention. The High Priestess. If I was still into clickbait titles, your reading would be Expect the Unexpected. Yeah, but we're above that elevation here. All right, so let's see what's going on for you in the week ahead, where some knowledge, something gets brought to light that lets you know you guys are on the right path. Temperance card to the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Sag, Pisces energy. Nice. All right, let's do it. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Libras. Case dismissed. 2 of Wands. Hold on. Hold the phone. 8 of Wands. Okay. The Devil. The 6 of Swords. The 7 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. So you've got 2 people in your incoming energy, right? And it looks like one that you would like to have your back on this. Ooh, 2 of Wands. Libra's going to face a choice. Let's see where it goes. The Magician card. Oh, boy. Libra, if you've been doing manifesting or praying a lot of like, I really want this to work out, I really want this person, or you're single and you want the new love to show, however it resonates to you, right? Heads up, your laser there might be some shrapnel attracting in more than one option. Might have used too much, right? 2 of Pentacles, another second card. You're going to start seeing repeating 2s if you're not already. 8 of Pentacles, yeah, because like some of you guys might work together. 2 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Somebody could be born on the 7th or 27th. The Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh, it's like by whatever you're closing out in the year 2025 and the year of number 9s, it's like, yeah, it's like you got the Ghostbusters laser packs, and instead of just shooting it at your person, you got more than one option coming your way. Like, whoa, this person looks like that person, and this person's, might have used too much. 8 of Pentacles. I got to look at the 2s. Hold on. I got to look at the 2s. Look, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, if you're not seeing repeating 2s, you're going to start seeing them. All right, repeating 2s, repeating 5s may resonate, but so yeah, you got this one that you would like to have. Oh, hold it. So it's like you've got one that you would like to have back into your life or your energy, and then this other person that kind of seems like they're more trouble than it's worth. Okay, but look, your phone's going to be blowing up this week. You think they done forgot about you, and then all of a sudden you're just doing nothing? Especially for those of you that have a habit of texting or calling late at night, you're going to wake up in the morning and get the text message that you've been waiting for. You're going to get more than one text message, Libra. Look at you getting all the attention in the week ahead. Because you got this one person's feeling all 7 of Pentacles, right? Like, Well, if I can't have my person back, Seven of Pentacles, I may have to settle for this other. Oh, you might be getting to a point that you're like, I don't want to have to settle for this one, but maybe it just is what it is. No, it's not. That's the grand test, getting you ready for the forward movement. This is a big test in like confidence for you, a glow up, right? Coming into like your Sasha Fierce phase or something like that, right? So it's like the first person to reach out is going to be a test, okay? Like the first person is the one that like you triggered their awakening and they kept their life personal and private, hid everything from you, led to a falling out. So I guess we're dealing with a Gemini. This is really similar to Gemini's reading. But then on the other hand, you've got this Page of Wands, Knight of Cups energy that comes in where it's like this one, their pride's been shattered as a result of whoever, whatever they picked, right? That's a little interesting. But this other person, though, that's like, it's like this other person who kept you stuck in like a friend zone or something forever, that's also regretting never giving you a true chance in love. Like they should have. Oh, maybe because at the time with this other person, you guys like they're like somebody hadn't gotten over an ex or something like that. Like you guys, it was right person, wrong time coming back in. But then you've also got this other vibe that you're like, yeah, I mean, I guess I could settle for that. But you're not going to have to settle because you've been like manifesting, including this one that wouldn't focus on you, all of a sudden being rather obsessed with you. Whoa. Okay. Could be a Sagittarius or a Virgo. Gemini's here. Taurus, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, even Capricorn. But so it's kind of like one person regrets never giving you it's like, oh, what's that song? Love stinks. Maybe you're at that point where you're just like, Archer, love sucks, right? Because like you love her, she loves him, and you love somebody else, and you just can't win, right? Because you got this one person that made the wrong choice that wants to come back to make the right choice, and you got this other one that's not going anywhere that you're like, why isn't that going to go anywhere? But then they both start going somewhere. You know what I mean? Capricorn, Gemini vibes. Yeah, Three of Wands. And the Moon card. Oh my God, shut the front door and the back door. Side note, you got a third person coming up. You used a lot of manifesting power. No wonder you're so tired, Libra. Three of Wands. You got this other person, right? It's like there's this other one is like, maybe it's because some of you are disconnected from these options to go in a new person route, or you just wind up having a new person approaching too. It becomes like a three-way test as opposed to a two-way test. You got some very good options. You are totally going to survive whatever this is that you're going through, because it's like something that you faced when you were younger anyways. Or like remember back when you were in high school and you liked that one person, then you went with this other person, this person asked you back out, you dumped this person, went with that person, you're like, wait a second, the same test is repeating itself. It's like the UK, this is history repeating itself, right? That's why you're going to make the right call on this one. So I dig it. The one that you really want to be with. Yep, that was the name. Perfect. Good thought, Libra. I love tarot. 10 of Pentacles. Good thought. That's the person. You can't make a wrong choice because you just said the name of the right choice. That's the cool part. 10 of Pentacles. You guys are going to live together, go to Graceland together. You guys maybe even JOP it. No, you get all hooked up. Right? Long distance information. Yeah, anyways, so the thing that, oh God, there's going to be some people rather jealous of your progress. You got more people behind the scenes watching you than you know. Your glow up's the glow up heard around the world type of a vibe, right? Because like in the time that you've been apart with this one person, they've dealt with some other people that they've learned their lessons from. Then this other person got tired of being hyper independent, right? And stringing people along. Now they want a real relationship, want to be with you. Then some of you guys might just have like you walk into a coffee shop and somebody hits on you, or you work at the coffee shop and somebody hits on you, right? Or you got a third option, right? But whatever choice you make, it's like the point on the whole thing approaching in is that name you're thinking of, yeah, they're the winner. They're the grand prize. You guys get each other's hearts, right? And you get to go to Disneyland too. What? I love it. Libra, I hope that helps. Some of y'all can be born on the 2nd or the 10th, 25th, 5th, or 27th. Dude, repeating twos. So somebody's a life path two, or you keep seeing repeating twos everywhere. The 18th, the 8th, the 3rd, and the 30th, possibly in the 1st, the 9th, or the 29th. All right. Also, something about February 3rd is a date that means something or resonates to you guys. I don't know. All right. But so I hope that helps. And I'll see you later on this week for your live individual reading. Please hype and like the reading on your way out. And to check everything out on the channel or to book a reading with me, just scan the QR code or the description and pinned in bio. All right. Otherwise, I'll see you later this week for your individual reading. And I love you, Libra. Cool. All right. Next up, what's up, Josie? Hey, Beverly. Thanks for coming, y'all. Happy, good to see you. All right. On to Scorpio. Scorpio. You're welcome, Anna. Thanks for being here. And thank you all for the super chats. Just in case I missed one, all the super chats are going to the Mama T Foundation. The power of prayer and God is good. We have brought Mama T through a rough situation event, and she's doing so much better. Thank you guys for the prayers. All right. So, all right, let's dig into Scorpio vibes. Let's do it to it. Thank you guys, too, for liking the live, being here, being a part of this, hyping the reading. I love you guys. All right, Scorpio, you ready? Let's do this to it. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Riley. How are you guys? What's up, darling? Miss you, Rebecca. PDX girl, Scorpio here. You got good timing. You're right on time. All right, Scorpio, let's read some cards for you. Hop into the Light Seers deck, and we're going to give you a timestamp at 1:56:36. Let's go for it. And also, too, remember, by the way, oh, yeah. Hey, Scorpio, what's up? Remember, definitely subscribe, hang out, and be a part of your fellow Scorpio, Frankie from Frankie's Tarot. Me and her are going to be doing a collab on New Year's Eve. You can come and hang out with us to usher in the New Year, see what's going on for you and your person for January and going into 2026. All right. Stay tuned to both channels because we'll definitely make sure we post the time coming up here shortly. All right. And come on back and hang out with us tonight, 5 p.m. We're going to do super chat question and answers on TikTok and YouTube with no super chats required. It's the 100K Big Bash. Thank you. All right, let's go for it. Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio? Fill me in. Chat means Scorpio energy. Let's do it. You ready, Scorp? Here we go. Scorpio, Scorpio. Wherefore art thou, O Scorpio? 'Tis the east, and Scorpio is the sun. Would a Scorpio by any other name still be just as sweet? Yeah, totally. Come on, you're Scorpio. Even my male Scorpios, you GQ. All right, let's go. Scorpio. Here we go. 2 shuffles. Ready? 1 and 2. Hey, Donna. Let's love this deck for the super successful and still sexy Scorpios. Oh. All right, see you on the other side, Scorpio. Wow, the overall energy is judgment. Your energy. You and your person have both taken some time and looked inward on this one. And I know you never thought they would own up to anything that they were responsible for, but the judgment card talks about that. That's the overall energy in the energy for the week ahead. Oh, thanks, Natalia. Spinny hugs, girl. The Queen of Cups. Shut the front door on the High Priestess and the Star card. Wow, that's a lot of major arcana in the overall energy. You guys, just so you know, Scorpio, if you are getting nervous when you hear tarot readings that are saying your person, like you're leaving them behind in 25, but you want them to come into 26, with this much major arcana, you guys have totally experienced a shift and a jump that's going to get you into this. They're coming into 2026 with you because this person's noticing a lot of people showing up for you. They've done the work and turned the cards inward on themselves with the Knight of Pentacles that leads to your Ace of Cups and the Fool card. In the week ahead, you find out that by January 2026, you got this person on lockdown. Oh my gosh, you totally changed them. I think you guys were soulmate catalysts. 7 of Cups. I knew it. The White Rabbit showed up. Bonus points if you start seeing a fox in the week ahead, either a real deal fox or a digital one shows up as your backdrop on your computer or something. 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 2 of Wands. They are regretting their decision and their actions. Ace of Swords, Sun card, Moon cards. Oh, wow. Page of Swords, Sun card, and the Moon card. Scorpio, something comes to light in the week ahead because the Sun card sheds light on the Moon card, right? that you're finding out this person's being humbled. They've changed. They're noticing a lot of people showing up for you when you thought you'd be on your own. So this person is watching your social media, and jealousy does not become them very well. But it's also what's leading to their awakening. You know what I mean? Seven of Cups to the Two of Wands. Why did I make that choice? Why did I treat Scorpio that way? See, Seven of Pentacles to the Five of Swords. They know they messed something up, and it's got them frustrated. They might even be experiencing headaches and stuff as a result of this Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords represents that 5 stages of grief, right? So they have been processing through this, but I'm being told they had a little bit of a delay process, which means the stuff you talked about to them during this fight, like they didn't catch it right away, but then like later as they were thinking about it, they're like, oh, that's what Scorpio meant, right? Bit of a delayed fuse or something, right? It was like they just needed to catch up, and now they're frustrated about it. And that's what the Ace of Swords, why they want to talk to you. So it's like they thought you'd be on your own after losing them. But with the trust broken, they're trying to figure out a way to rebuild the trust. They thought you, I get it, Seven of Cups. They're like, I thought this would hurt Scorpio. I thought this would keep Scorpio down. They didn't know you very well, right? This was a very big lesson in the fact that they needed to take some time to talk to you and get to know you. Not just assuming like they had you pigeonholed. The control freak vibes on this was rough, right? The entitlement was just super strong with that Seven of Cups. Never making up a decision, leaving you stuck in a friend zone or a friends with benefits zone. And every time that you would talk to, I told you I'm not ready. I told you I got this going on. Oh, Scorpio, knock it off, right? That Four of Cups shows they realized they looked a gift horse in the mouth when they walked away from you. All right. They spilt their 3 cups. And even anytime an Ace of Cups love offer comes their way, they turn it down. Look, they only want to be with you. They're focused on the 3 spilt cups, not that new cup. Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles on the Nine of Swords. Even in the silence, though, they are talking to somebody about restoring this connection with you. In the Nine of Cups, they don't know if you can trust them again, especially with this 3 of Swords, right? The thing on it is that it's like they're trying to figure out how to rebuild your trust. Pride goeth before the fall on this one. And I think this 3 of Swords, this was that whole friend zone, friend situationship vibe, right? Where you were ready to go all in, but they never were. You know, the Knight of Cups shows that they're ready to go all in. So, yes, their posts are all about you online. Okay, so because they've started to realize that they were the ones holding themselves back with that Judgment card we saw as the overall energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces on this. Aries and Leo and Sagittarius are here too. So you do have a lot of water and fire. That's Libra. So Libra's here. Gemini's here. Oh, and Aquarius. Oh my goodness, you have like all 12 signs showing up. This person's whole chart. You brought balance into this person's life, Scorpio. And even in the silence, they knew they had to change in order to show up and bring in that Ace of Pentacles to get things off the ground. Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles is a text that you're not dreaming of happening, but one that happens and manifests here in the real world in the 3D, okay? Because this person here, they were like all about talk before. It's like talk is cheap. They got it. If they can't just talk the talk like they were before. Nine of Swords, hush. Don't talk the talk, walk the walk, right? They were the ones holding themselves back this whole time. See, and you thought they didn't hear what you said to them. They just had a bit of a delayed fuse, a delayed reaction to once they did start processing it. Seven of Pentacles on the Ace of Pentacles. Taurus, Capricorn energy. So the thing about this is that it got planted into their heads and then they couldn't unhear it. So now it's like a delayed reaction to the things, okay? Whatever it was that they did to hurt or trigger you, and you said something you thought they didn't ignore or they didn't pay attention to, it got burnt into their brain. They can't let go of that, whatever it was that you said. Something you said in your ultimatum or during this fight, they can't unhear it. It's like, oh my gosh, I wish I had never started. It's like it's derailed them a bit. But it's also what led them into the right direction to learn their lessons with the Page of Swords. And this is why I know they're totally watching you online. Big time, okay? I think something came out similar in the Aries reading where they assume that everything you're posting is about them or for them when you're just living your best life. All right, some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries. But Leo and Pisces are here too. So is Cancer and Sagittarius, Capricorn. It's pretty strong Aries. Some of you could be born on the 27th or the 2nd, 29th. A lot of repeating 2s and 7s might be in your energy too. So you do got an energetical jackpot in the week ahead. And then you'll start seeing repeating 1s, but you're already seeing repeating 4s. Whoa, the repeating numbers are stalking you, aren't they? Whoa. The thing on this is that it's like them losing access to being able to control you. I think it's really hit their ego and their entitlement more than they thought it would. That's why they're getting ready to reach out to you. I have 2 confirmations that they will reach out to you, Scorpio. Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. Not only the hey text, but a hey text in the real 3D. This is wild. You know they're getting ready to reach out to you, don't you? You're feeling it. You're like, Archer, I've just been feeling some type of way about this. You would be really, really right. The thing on this is like, I don't think you're the only one that bruised this person's ego. They've had a little bit of other ego bruises to humble them. Okay. But I like it. It's why, a similar message came out for, was it Taurus? I forget the sign. It was something about like, if you guys both have iPhones, one of you guys or both of you guys are going to bust each other like in the screen. Like you'll see the 3 dots that you're like, they're in the texting screen. Because the vibe on this is that's where I think that's where the biggest Page of Swords is going down by looking up old messages and stuff like that. All right. Casey Musgrave's camera roll. And that's what's kind of got him bummed out. 5 of Swords, stressing out. Okay. So the thing about this is with this ego death, they've been through, they're still learning. Page of Swords on the 5 of Swords. They're learning from this ego death, right? That, they had to learn how to communicate honestly. Like give an honest apology, right? Because it's like, they know you're not going to, like, how many times before did they like, hey, Scorpio, I'm sorry, it'll never happen again. And then it would happen again. And then they're like, Scorpio, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Then it happened again. This time, like, they know they can't just be like, I'm sorry, right? They got to actually walk the walk. They got to put up on this one. They got to show, they got to come correct, man up or woman up. Okay. Because you've done the work. And I think that's the whole thing on this one that leads them to an apology. A genuine, honest apology instead of all the false promises that they couldn't keep, right? Overpromise, underdeliver. And now they've shifted or transferred into underpromise but overdeliver. They're going to walk the walk that leads to the Sun card that sheds light on this with an Ace of Pentacles into the Ace of Swords. So this way, you're going to get the apology text, right? Then what you choose to do with it, whether you would like closure or continuation, will be free will up to you. Because remember, I know this person was a bit of a control freak, but above all else, you have free will too. And above all else, God just wants you to be happy. Okay? Could be a cardinal or a fixed sign. Cancer, Leo, Aries, Libras here too. Aquarius and Taurus, Gemini, Sagittarius. And there's also Virgo. All right? So I hope that helps. And I love you, Scorpio. And I will see you later this week for your individual collective reading. Please hype and like this one on your way out. And spinny hugs to the moon and back, Scorpio. I love you. All right. Thank you guys all for being here too. All right. We're going to do a little break and intermission. All right. Because as we keep going by doing these lives on the Sunday mornings, that means Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. They were like Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Your guys' current lives or situations may reference Isaiah chapter 7, verses 10 to 14. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. You guys would resonate with Romans chapter 1, verses 1 to 7. So we're going to take a little break, a little pause for the cause, and then we'll come back for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. And that will resonate around Matthew chapter 1, verses 18 to 24. Okay. All right. You guys want a silent break or you want the music again? Want a little musical intermission, or do you just want a little peace? Plus, then you get the countdown, so you guys know I'll be back. It's not sitting here being like, wow, how long is he going to be gone? It's just like 2 minutes that way. Hey, music. Okay. I love you guys. All right, we'll pop my original song on there. It is available in the playlist too. You can download I Miss You if you want, or add it to your playlist now. I think download's coming later. Whatever. Just scan the QR code if you want to. But okay, I'll pop the music for you guys. That way you guys get a chance to stretch and do what nots too. and I'll be right back. We'll just do the musical intermissions. That way you guys know it's only going to be 2 minutes long. I'm cool with that. All right, I'll be back. I did, Jen. That's me. I sang it, wrote it, and had a help of a producer friend down in Nashville that helped me put it together. But I wrote and arranged it, yeah. All right, I'll be back. I'll see you guys in a sec.
I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, not caring where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot. I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.
All right, we're back. Thank you guys very much. Those intermission breaks are awesome. They help me out, right? Middle-aged back, middle-aged legs. It's a thing. Oh, I'm getting old. Help. But thank you guys. Thank you so much. All right. Let's move onward and forward. And if you do like that song, it is my original song, written, composed, arranged by me with some help from a friend of mine down in Tennessee. But it is available. All right. Totally available. You can check it out. TikTok, it's available. It's the links in the bio. Right here on YouTube, scan the QR code or use the link that's down in the description. It'll take you over to the Reflections playlist. All right. And thank you guys. I'm glad you like it. I would love to, Shelby. We should do that. We need to jam and hang out and do some stuff. We should get a band together. It'd be fun. I'd love to. Whenever I get anywhere around studios, like if I'm in Cleveland or Nashville, especially, I love just hanging out and jamming. It's so cool. And I'll mess around with any instrument in the studio. Learn how to play it or figure out what to do with it. It's fun. I love it. All right, guys, on to Sagittarius. You ready? Happy birthday to Sagittarius. I hope you've had an awesome birthday and an awesome solar return. You make 2026 your best year yet. All right, let's dig in. Let's do the biblical tarot. Let's go back to the Bible. All right, here we go. Remember, speaking of which, these 4 readings, Sag, Cap, Aquarius, and Pisces, your guys' story or your current energy may resonate with Matthew chapter 1, verses 18 to 24. All right, definitely worth checking it out. All right, so let's go, Sag. You're going to be at 21333. Ooh, 21333. Nice. That's repeating threes. Might be resonating. All right, maybe you're seeing some repeating threes you're going to. So let's do it, Sag. You ready? Here we go, God. Tap me in, tune me into Sagittarius energy because I love reading for you, Sag. I've been affectionately called the Sag Whisperer by my bestie, and that means the world to me. All right, I'm here for you. That's why I'm Archer. All right, let everybody else think you're Sagittarius. We don't need them. You're right, other people. Yeah, Sagittarius. Oh, so scary. We won't tell them, Sag. I got your back. Let's go. All right, we didn't need them anyways. All right, let's go. All right, God, tap me and tune me into Sagittarius' energy. Let's dig in. Give me everything you got for Sagittarius. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. What do we have for Sag? Let's do it. 2 shuffles. Ready? I got your back. I got you. Don't worry. 2 shuffles. We got this, Sag. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for that super successful, sassy yet sexy Sagittarius, the only sign deserving of 5 syllables. Here we go. Shut the front door. Some of you guys might be Sag Cap cuspers. The Ace of Pentacles is the overall energy, a message that leads to a new start for you guys, and it's happening in the 3D Pentacle energy, not the 5D like dreamy Ace of Cups vibes. This is happening. 5 of Swords into the Emperor card because you guys miss each other. Into the 4 of Swords, the time apart has led you guys, weigh out all your pros and cons. Oh, they're making pros and cons lists on you too. And with the 9 of Cups, you guys have secretly been wishing for each other to come back into each other's life, and God is starting to line things up and make the changes to make it happen. Whoa. No wonder you've been feeling a little whoa lately, right? Ace of Pentacles, oh, that is an awesome overall energy. Every card I pull, I have to apply the Ace of Pentacles to it. I like it. All right. Give me everything you got. Let's go. Current conditions of Sagittarius. King of Pentacles. Ooh, nice. Look at you. And the Ace of Cups. Dude, okay, get this or do that. Sag. So you're dreaming about working something out with this person. And because of that, it's coming into the reality. I was just talking about how the Ace of Cups, rewind if you missed it. It's like I called the Ace of Cups out. I love when I do that. Anyways, 6 of Cups. Ooh, either some of you guys have kids with this person or they want to have, you guys want to have kids with each other. Oh my God, if the Ace of Wands shows up, because you guys are both thinking about children. Like you think they'd make a good father or mother and they think you would make the other, no gender. 2 of Cups. Whoa. You got a lot of Cancer energy going on here. 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups, but that leads to the Queen, the Queen of Pentacles. Sagittarius, this is a lot of Pentacle vibes. Virgo and Capricorn comes out on this. The King and Queen of Pentacles is the most mature marriage that you can get. It's not emotional like Cup energy. It's not passionate and like intense like Fire energy. It's not even like all passive aggressive like Sword energy. This is maturity. This is you guys both reaching a point of emotional maturity to have a long-lasting relationship. Ooh, wow. Queen and King of Pentacles are the one that go the distance. And you guys do wind up with kids. And then the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God, Sag, this is a good reading. And the Fool card, and it's just getting started. Oh my gosh, Sag, this is a shift. This is a whole new energy comes in on this. So things were starting to get off the ground really good. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. But then the rabbit showed up. And someone found out, and then something started unraveling things that led to a fight. 5 of Swords. 6 of Cups. The thing on it is, it's like things were going really good with this person and somebody else, like a third party that never wanted, you never wanted this third party to be a third party. Maybe you gave them a chance when you guys were younger or something, and then they latched on and wouldn't let go. But then this third party that didn't want to be a third party got in the way of you and this person. Got in the way of you and this person's Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, right? And then the peanut gallery started getting in, like maybe somebody's in the public eye or something, or they work like in a public office or something, because, or like retail even, because it's like a lot of flirty energy. But on this Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, you're the one that's leading them to want to be a different person. It's like they want to change for you because they don't like the direction their life's going. That's why you guys were brought into each other's lives, right? It wasn't supposed to get worse. It's supposed to get better. But even though this is the overall energy, there's a step that gets us to it. Like when you got this King of Pentacles on the Ace of Cups, it's like that we're just in the energy that this is in the week ahead from when you find this reading, right? Which means it's just getting ready to happen, okay? Because once this other person found out about you and your person, that's when everything started unraveling, right? Yeah, the Chariot. And you loved this person, even if you guys lived at a distance or there was an age difference or something rather taboo. You dug this person and you kind of didn't like this other person, right? You wouldn't mind this person being Virgo'd out, Hermit card, right? But then on this, remember, the Chariot's what the Emperor drives into a great battle, which means you guys can't overcome this because whatever, maybe some of you guys oh yeah, maybe there was a situation like you guys lived together or it was a roommate that thought you guys were in a connection and you were like, I was trying to avoid telling this person about it because whenever they find out, they ruin my life and I really liked this person and then this person messed it up. How am I making sense? Am I making sense? That's good. 9 of Swords. See that? Yeah. 9 of Swords to Temperance. Sagittarius energy. This is about balance and alchemy. So like this person's entitlement was way too strong at this time, requiring this massive ego shift in order to humble them, right? They were pretty intense. And then with the magician card, you're still trying to cut out and transform your own personal life to get rid of whatever this other stuff is. And like that other stuff's what derailed this thing. Like somebody snooped into your phone or something, right? Or somebody leaves their screen up and down. And it's like all of a sudden a war broke out of something you didn't even want to have happen that wound up tarnishing and ruining your reputation. And you're like, I didn't even plan for all this. I didn't want it to go this way. I just wanted to be happy with my person. Roles might be reversed or you guys are mirroring. It's almost like similar vibes on both sides of the fence. Like maybe somebody was ending a relationship to get into the other one, or somebody pending a divorce or something, right? I think both of you guys had stuff that got in the way of this, right? Like third parties that weren't third parties or whatever. And both of you guys needed to get rid of some stuff so you two could come together. This is interesting. Page of Wands. Somebody here might be a musician or singer-songwriter, right? And for the 6 to 9% of you that like they moved on right away after they hurt you, broke your heart, lied to you, shattered the trust or whatever your version is, then like, you know, you're the one sitting there suffering and mourning. And then you look and you find out they've moved right on right away. However, I did say on this death card that you're finding out why these things happened, right? It happened for a reason, to build this back to better than best. It sounds weird, but I'm going to call it as I see it, Sag. Like, you know how they were treating you, right? Okay. This other person treated them the same. They had to go in this direction, right? It's either like their roommate, whoever they had to couch crash with as a result of like separating from you. Some of you guys even like your whole life shifted as a result of this. Like either they threw you out or like you had to like moved, relocated, changed locations, or just to try to change, transform, and get away from things, right? Like the area, because of what you guys went through, it ruined it for you. And you're like, this whole area dried up. Somebody here, as a result of the distance, became like a whole different thing, right? But so some of you guys actually either could have lived together or did, or were going to, but the entitlement was awful. That, I mean, like God put you guys in a timeout. It wasn't to punish you, it was to protect you. Because you did have feelings for them, but they were really taking advantage of your heart, and they couldn't keep doing that, right? So God was like, we're going to put your person, Sagittarius, in this other eventful situation that'll finish teaching them the lessons so that they can come in correct for you guys, right? Because they were being really rough on you. You know what I mean? Here's the thing, too, and I'm not saying you're weak or anything like that. Maybe you just have a little more culture or class or something about yourself, because it's either like whatever it is, this person reads the right act. For some of you guys, it might just be a family member or a coworker or something. It's like, what in the world is your problem, dude? And they're like, well, Sagittarius used to let me get away with that. And they're like, I'm not Sagittarius. If you really like Sagittarius that much, you're going to keep comparing me to Sagittarius. Why don't you go to Sagittarius? Right? And guess what? That's exactly what it's causing. Shut the front door. What up, Brittany? Hi, girl. How's it going, C Paris? What up, guys? Yeah. This other individual is literally pushing them right into you. They're like, oh my, Sag, be kind of, this is the weirdest way to look up and say thank you, because what's they're going through or being put through, I'm really glad that it's not happening to you. I know it sucks to be separated and in this silent period, but man, when they come back, they're going to be so much. This other person's really getting their gears. Okay. That sort of a vibe. And it doesn't have to be in a bad way, but it might even be like just somebody that explains to them, or like they're hanging out with like that. Like you might think they moved on or they're with somebody or whatever. In reality, it's like a married friend or a coworker that's actually like they're helping each other fix their relationships, but this person wants to fix their relationship with you. I'm not making this is deep, Sag. No wonder you've been feeling some type of way, especially for those of you that have like traveled lately. Because like one of you guys, or both you guys, what? Because there's a Sag here, it's like really not looking forward to the family events for the holidays. I really feel it's on your side. But on their side, it's similar. It's like, oh God, both of you guys, it's getting brought up. Or you guys traveled to visit family or go home, or you're somehow one of you guys wind up in the other one's neck of the woods. And because you're both getting frustrated by your family situation for the holidays, you guys reach out and like, I know it's been forever, but you want to go hang out at that old meetup spot and just whatever you guys used. And it's like, oh my God, it's you. It's literally like you guys, what you guys both go through draws you back together. So you're not wrong. You are feeling the vibes right. Your intuition is on point. Don't doubt yourself. I mean, you rule the 9th house. You get all the knowledge, right? That's why, like, the thing about this is that they had to stop being a control freak. Cancer, Scorpio energy. They had to, they totally could have been dealing with a cardinal sign. Cancer, Aries, Libra, or Capricorn. Because they had to stop being the control freak. Relationships are equal. It's about taking both of your 10 of Cups dreams and making it a reality, not just their 10 of Cups dreams, right? So they had to go somewhere and have their ego like just wrecked. Okay? It's either they just had that awesome person down the street that put them in check. For the 3 to 4% of you guys that they did go on and like moved on to somebody else right away, that person put them in check, right? Straight up. Because guess what? Especially for the 3 to 4% of you, that part resonates. This is not resonating to everybody. But I mean, they cheated on you. Guess what happened with the person they went away with, right? They left you for this other, they moved on right away. That person was already cheating on them, right? That's a very specific message for the rest of you guys. They just needed their ego in check. And that person is like their buddy, their boss, their coworker, something like that. That's teaching them how a relationship works. So you guys overcome this third party energy that was in no way a third party that got in the way of everything. They legit, they are ending something. Even for those of you that part resonates. You guys have both, you're both going to find out that like this whole fight that derailed everything is actually what has led them to a complete change of life. You think your life is completely changed? Whoa. You guys are mirroring and paralleling at the same time. What's happening in your life is happening in their life. And that's why, like two trains, you guys are converging Mark Twain style, right? Like one train leaves Boston and the other leaves Detroit. Where are you going to meet? Wherever you hear the Big Bang. That's not a funny joke. That's about as funny as like if a ship sinks, where do they bury the survivors? Exactly. Oh my, I cannot. Maybe some of y'all just like the dad's humor or something. Or you're dealing, see, you guys are dealing with family members that tell those, like that one uncle that tells the stupid jokes, right? And you're like, oh, I'm so over this. And your person's like, I'm so over this. I just want to be with Sagittarius. I just want to be with you. And like, they're wondering if you guys even still think about them, Sag. It's like that Lady Antebellum, Lady A. It's I wonder if I ever cross your mind. It's 1:15. I'm all alone. And bonus points if you're seeing repeating ones or your person or you are born on the 1st or the 1st, 21st, 11th, because 111's here. Some of y'all might be born on the 19th or the 6th, the 13th and the 7th, 20th, 21st and the 29th. 14th may be the 10th or the 1st comes up again. The repeating ones are strong, but these shifts are bringing them right into the right direction. All right. They did need to grow up and stop lying about themselves so much. They were trying to build themselves into something that they weren't. And you were like, I just like them for them. I just wanted them to like me for me. Right. And that's what's causing the change. That's the shift that's coming in, a shift in emotional maturity that ends the entitlement era. And it leads you both to a point of wanting to reach out. You both may be pressing send here soon. Okay. Some of you guys even got like a missed call or a weird voicemail or something that's like from them. It is from them, okay? Even for some of you guys, that phone thing resonates. Like maybe it's the vibes that like somebody gets a new phone or a new phone number or something. And they're going through like their phone numbers and they reach out and like, oh, what's this phone number? I don't remember what this phone was. I'll call this. And they hear you say hello and they're like, and they freak out for a second and they hand the phone to their best buddy right next to them. It's like, oh, hi, this is my phone. My name's Jason or something stupid like that, right? It's them. You know it's them. All right. And that's what leads to like the first text or the first attempt. And then it gets going. Okay. You guys do wind up together in this one. You guys are both wanting to press send. I love it for you. All right, Sag, I do hope that helps. Please hype and like the reading on your way out. And I'll see you later this week here for your individual sign reading. And if you want to book a personal or check out everything else the channel has to offer, all you got to do, scan the QR code, check out the description, and the link's pinned in the bio. All right. Otherwise, until I see you next time, you make this the best solar return yet. All right. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Love you. All right. Kate, Sagittarius are good to crush on. I think your crush likes you. All right. Alley Cat, thanks for the follow. Love you. You're awesome. All right. Sagittarius is good. Hey, Jeff, what's up? How's it going learning to see me? What up, Mel? Thanks for coming. Kayla, what up? What up? Hey, Yasso. Jess, you're welcome. All right. Capricorn, you are up next. Let's use the dog deck. I haven't used the dog deck yet. Let's see. Come here. Get over here. Come here. Let's use the dog deck for you. Oh, 9 of Pentacles. Good choice. Could be reading for some single Capricorns in the house, but let's find out. A happy Cappy is an awesome Cappy. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. All right. Oh, it is. It's 5:30 there. Oh my gosh. Thanks for hanging out with us. You having your morning coffee? You're right, Crystal. Sagittarius are fun. You guys get all the adventure, the knowledge. You're not wrong, Mel. You're not wrong. Sagittarius is like, I can't help it. Sag is like, thanks, Archer, for telling everybody else I'm Sagittarius. That'll leave half the people alone. Thank you. And I'm like, gotcha, we filtered out the riffraff, Sag. Anyways, love you, Sag. All right, we're talking about Capricorn already. Capricorn, you dealing with the Sag? All right. Anyhow, let's go. Capricorn's like, thank Archer. Oh, you want it too? Okay, everybody. Yeah, Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn's awful. Don't follow Capricorn. There, I got you covered too, Cap. We'll weed out the riffraff. All right. Capricorn, you're going to be at 231.26. So let's do it. What up, Capricorn? Thank you much for being here. Oh, wow. We got 80 hanging out in TikTok, 170 over here. Thank you guys all for being here. All right. Love the like for you guys. Like and hype the reading. I'm here for you guys. And thank you for being a part of the fam. All right. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? Think about your person, God. Tap me into me. Think about your person, God. That's enunciating the wrong syllable. Think about your person, Capricorn. You, God, tap me, Archer, into Capricorn energy, please, and thank you. Okay, PDQ, let's go. Let's do this. I love this. Is going to be an interesting reading, isn't it? Capricorn's GOAT, right? Capricorn's like, come on, get it motivated, God. Let's go. Let's do it. All right, what do we have for Capricorn? Hey, girl in love. What up, right girl? Thanks for being here, guys. Hey, Kate. How are ya? All right, let's go for it. All right, here we go. 2 shuffles. Let's do it, Capricorn. We're ready. Yep. 1 and 2. It's go time. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all time, the cool, calm, collected Capricorns. Let's get that bag. Ooh, the King of Swords shows up. This is the energy of somebody that said something that cut it out, right? The King of Swords is voted most likely to get divorced in the Tarot High School Yearbook, right? Ace of Wands, because, okay, for some of you guys, somebody that was thinking with the wrong body part is coming back and thinking in the right body part, all right? Ace of Wands to the High Priestess. Something in the week ahead ignites their spark and gets them to reach out. It's weird because it's almost like a reverse reading in the fact that, okay, something you post on your social media in the week ahead draws this person right to you like a moth to a flame. I hope that makes sense. All right, let's see where it goes. All right, I've got the 6 of Swords, somebody changing, seeing things from a different perspective. Fire, oh, that's the King of Wands and the Tower card. See, their player ways caught up with them, Capricorn. King of Wands into the Tower card. Sagittarius, Aries, and Scorpio energy. Their player ways have caught up to them. Oh, Capricorn, I'm not ready for a relationship yet. Can we just stay friends with me? Stuck in the friend zone, right? That King of Wands vibe got back to him. I love this card. This is totally my 101 Dalmatians card. Some of y'all, male or female, no gender in tarot, you could have been dealing with a Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't scare you, or he doesn't scare you. Yeah, a Cruella or a Carl DeVille. Okay. Some of you guys, it could be a same-sex thing going on. Judgment-free zone. That's on you. I don't mind. Don't judge me. I won't judge you. We cool here. We're family. The Judgment card, as I'm saying, don't judge me. They had a habit of judging you, didn't they? But without you around, they had nobody else left to point the finger at. And guess what? They started turning the finger inward. And they're sitting there realizing like, oh, wait, I'm the reason nothing ever works out. Shocking, Crosswatcher. I know, right? But now we can begin making Crosswatcher happy, right? Bobby McFerrin could be a Leo. Don't worry, be happy. So the thing is, like, you're beyond done with this, aren't you? Right? You're living your best life. Hey, Destiny. What up, girl? Spinny hugs. Hi. Yeah, strength card. You're almost like you're in fixed energy. Wherever the fixed energy is in your chart, I think it's really carrying you through this because you're at a point that you're just beyond done with this. Maybe that's why. Remember in the beginning, as I was starting, I said I could be reading for single Capricorns, right? I think every Capricorn here was like, that's me by choice. No. Oh, thanks, Charlene. Spinny hugs, girl. I love you. You're awesome, sauce. Hey, Jeremiah. What up? Right? Strength card. So you got so tired of this constant hot and cold in and out stuff from them, and the entitlement was beyond over the top that whenever whatever ultimatum you gave them in the past that you thought didn't work, it did. Judgment card. When judgment shows up, this is somebody taking the time to turn inward and realize what they did to bring this, because this thing got out of hand really quick. Knight of Wands into the King of Wands, which in the tarot are like two of the most biggest player card related vibes in there. This is somebody that really needed to grow up and stop acting single when they had you in their life. But it is kind of a quick grow up. That's the thing. I can't even call it a glow up. It's a grow up, isn't it? So the emotional maturity was rough. You know what I mean? Oh, totally, Gina. Oh yeah, my readings were FHA compliant here. All right. So my readings will resonate to any placement in your chart. Like in this case, anywhere you got Capricorn, you're in the bag. You're cool. It's a fun random archer fact that if you actually watch the L signs all the way from Aries to Pisces, that it actually is like a Bob Ross painting. Like how all of Bob Ross's painting created like a scene up a stream. The whole thing resonates. But yeah, FHA compliant. Every placement resonates. Wherever Capricorn's at in your chart, hello. We are, Gina, FHA. Yeah. If everybody had to take a fair housing test, employment stuff, training when they got their driver's license, the world would be a much more peaceful place. Right? Anyways, this time of year when I was in property management, we used to sing for lease or for rent, do, 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 for lease or for rent, do, do. Is somebody in real estate or property management hanging out here with us? Hi. 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups into the High Priestess. With the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. This person realizes that their free will got in the way. They made the wrong choice. Because, like, you have changed this person back into what they were before the world screwed them up. All right? Straight up, I'm going to give the Crosswatcher a slight point at this point because the people that they have dealt with beforehand, the stuff that they choose not to talk about, for some of you guys, maybe even at one point in their life, they were a player. And like they don't bring up that one past person because they're like, they don't want to let you know that when they were younger, they were a cheater or they had cheated on an ex and it's like cost them a relationship. And even though they don't want to do it because they know what it feels like they still speak of the language, right? But like the age difference might even be a thing, you know what I mean? Because like they still speak the language and bless their heart because you do love them, but they're a little stupid sometimes, right? You love them. You're like, yes, Archer, I can call this person stupid so long as nobody else does. And it's kind of like they straight up even told you, and I think they were lying, where they're like, I'm going in another direction, or like, it's like they lied because they were scared of like commitment, and so they're like, they intentionally said it stupid, right? But you do love them. It's they need to grow up a little bit because whatever it's almost like whatever you said to them had a delayed fuse. So whatever you did to change this person back into what they were before the world messed them up, right? It just had it took a minute. Their Dark Night of the Soul, it was one you could write a Netflix special about. It'd be a big, So that's the thing on this, is that it is something you thought couldn't happen, but I mean, you're Capricorn, so you totally you understood. You saw through what the world did to them. And a similar message came through for Gemini or Cancer. I can't remember. I don't remember. Maybe it's even Leo or somewhere around that corridor, somewhere around that cusper energy or something. Because it's like you knew there was a good person underneath this high priestess skin, right? But the devil, they opened their mouth and inserted foot, right? I'm not pulling this as your energy, even though you are on their mind, because this is the devil energy. But the thing is, it's addressing the big elephant in the room. You know what I mean? Because they couldn't keep going this route. So as their entitlement dies off, they become more fearful that you hate them. I mean, they're even sitting here telling me, Archer, Capricorn shouldn't forgive me. Nobody else in my life has forgiven me, Archer. Why would Capricorn be any different? This is a big test for you, because they're going to try to apologize. And like, I mean, that's a toughie to like to forgive them for what they did. I mean, it's like have a combo and then we move on. That's pretty heavy. Could be a Pisces or a Cancer, a Gemini or a Virgo. Scorpio's here, Leo. Could be an Aries. More Leo. Cancer. Those two are pretty much never. Yeah, those two are joined at the hip. The Six of Cups and the Six of Wands. Ooh, with Justice. Justice is about when somebody reaches that point of emotional maturity, emotional intelligence, and they balance, right? Libra energy with the Six of Wands, Leo. They have chose to break out of that cycle. Whatever it was, they've worked to overcome it. So they're wanting to work through this, but so they do realize now that they were the one that was so starved for attention, Justice card on the Six of Wands, that it led to the constant drama they brought into the connection. Justice card. Especially with this, the High Priestess to the devil. They knew what, like, the attention-seeking behavior caused a lot of drama, right? Some of you guys could actually still be suffering from a little bit of relationship PTSD from what they put you through. No wonder why the cross-watcher thinks you're not going to forgive them for this. I mean, things were just starting to get off the ground, even for those of you that live far apart or at a distance, and this is like a digital romance or something. It's like, man, they started, and like they never went. Some of you guys, they even like took the time to come and see you, and you thought things were going really good, and then you get stuck in a situationship because like they had something they had to cut out of their life or something. But it really seems like an entitled ego death, because the immaturity, that was the turnoff, right? So the more they yelled, the more they cried, the more the entitlement showed, it led to that insecurity and you seeing them as like less of a man or less of a woman, right? Almost to the vibes that you kind of fell out of love with them because like they weren't like they were in the beginning, right? And like they unemasculated or unfeminized themselves. Even my male Capricorns, right? Like it's the kind of vibes even for my male Capricorns, she was just had to have it her way, or she was a drama queen. That was a thing once the mask fell off, that once they were exposed, there was no way to put the mask back on. They got found out. Justice card, they got found out. Judgment card, Libra, Scorpio energies. As soon as it happened, it became too much. But with the Queen of Pentacles, this is the point of approaching emotional stability. And the Three of Pentacles, which are the guardian angels working behind the scenes, seeing the things that you can't see or hear while they're watching in the silence, they are leading your person to making the right choice. So it's like they've been visited by the ghosts of relationship past, present, and future. Okay? In order to Tower card, get their act together so they're ready for you. So you will find out that the whole reason this Tower card happened, Capricorn, it actually, if things had stayed on the course they were, they would have never changed. This Tower card moment had to happen in order for them to actually start to change. So you were a bit of like the soulmate catalyst. You didn't meet them at the end of the healing journey, but you sure activated it, right? Some of you guys, this could be all digital or online at a distance, things like that too. Or you guys definitely have the most unique how did you meet story. There's the Emperor. Aries energy shows in right on the wire, coming in at the last minute. Because like losing you is what led them to realizing that they had to get this anger under control. They had to get this entitlement under control. Some of you guys will find out they might have gone to anger management, couples counseling therapy might be suggested or whatever. All right. But yeah, for some of you guys, maybe mental health factors could be a thing. And something about Panthers or something like that. Yeah, something about like, I don't know. But yeah, it's an ego death and the end of an entitlement here for your person. And losing you is what led them to realizing they had to get this under control. okay? Because like you were open to talking about this at one time, but they might be a little nervous that you're not now. And that could be causing a little bit of a delay as they go through it. But they will reach a point on this, okay? So that you guys can go forward in a much more mature relationship. Strong fixed energy on this reading. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Gemini is here along with Cancer, Aries, Leo. A lot of Aries, actually. Aries and Aquarius. There's a lot of Aries and Aquarius, Capricorn. But then you also got a lot of Cancer and Leo. Well, those two are kind of joined at the hip. It's a thing. But the Six of Wands actually shows this person doing the work and passing the test. So, like, oh, it does look like they're passing their final test, the gauntlet run, to make sure they never fly off the handle again. All right. Like they're going through a day in their life or a week in their life or a period in their life where everything goes wrong. And God's like, don't get mad. Don't get mad. Crosswatcher, handle your emotions like a grown-up. And they pass it this week, finally. That way, God knows they'll never fly off the handle again. And then God will let them reach out. And if, for those of you, they've already reached out and you don't trust it, again, God would not let them reach out so you can trust them. So you either have already heard from them and you're safe to proceed, Six of Wands, or you haven't heard from them and you're gonna. All right? By the way, Capricorn, happy birthday. I was just, it's an Archer tease. I was like, I want Capricorn to think I forgot. But then at the end, I'm going to be like, happy birthday. So Capricorn, I hope you have the best, you know, you're the most awesome Zodiac sign, right? Because you, not only do you start the year out, you also end the year. That's why you're the GOAT. You know what I mean? You're awesome. That's why you're the cardinal order sign. Mm-hmm. So anyways, your person knows it too. So I do hope that helps. But they'll pass this test with the Judgment card and the Justice card. It's all good. All right. So I love you, Capricorn. And please hype and like the reading on your way out. Subscribe, be a part of the fam. And scan the QR code or links in the bio if you want to book a personal reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer. Otherwise, I'll see you later this week for your individual reading and see you back here later tonight at 5 Eastern for some free super chat question and personal question answers. All right. On TikTok and YouTube. Otherwise, until next we meet, Capricorn, I'll see you then. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Love you, Capricorn. Happy birthday, Capricorn. Love you too, Kara. Love you too. All right, Kate, are you ready? Kate says, Aquarius here reporting for duty. Perfect. All right, on to Aquarius. Oh, hey, what's up, Firestar Lord? I like it. Whoever you mention without a name gets your energy double. Nice. I like that one. We're gonna I like it. We're keeping that one. You got some brain and I love you. Hi. Welcome to the fam, Firestarter. You're cool. Firestar Lord. I dig it. Okay. What's up, Desiree? How you doing? Limitless still hanging out. Thank you guys for hanging out all day with us. It's awesome. Hi, Christina. What up? What up? How you doing? Hi, Loopy Threat. Let's dig in. You ready, Kate? Hi, Linda. What's up? You ready, Linda? All right, Aquarius. What do we want to use for you? I would like to use I really want to use the Goddess Tarot. Let's use the Goddess Tarot, okay? Ooh, the Emperor. Apparently I bossed up and made a choice. Okay, that's cool. Or your person's bossing up and making a choice too. Oh, wow. Nice. Your person bosses up, man's up, woman's up, comes in correct. All right, let's get a timestamp for you, Aquarius. This is cool. All right, let's see here. All right, Aquarius. You're going to be at 2:48:18. I kind of dig that. That's a cool timestamp too. What up, Aquarius? Thank you very much for being here. Aquarius, please subscribe, hang out, be a part of the fam. We'll be doing your live reading later this week, individual collective. So hang out, be a part of it. All right. Think about your person and let's do this. God, tap me in, tune me into Aquarius's energy, please. And thank you. Everything you got for Aquarius. What do you have for, thank you. Hey, side note, Aquarius, somebody at work likes you. There's a work crush going on thing here, right? Okay. This could even be something you're totally unaware of. You might be here like about your person, and then all of a sudden a cross-watcher hopped in off there and be like, you got somebody at work that likes you. So if you're crushing on somebody at work, bonus points, they like you too. Some of you guys, you and your person are just in the same industry. That Ace of Wands, they are totally down if you would like to beam them up. Beam me up, Scotty, Ace of Wands. There is still a passion here between the two of you guys for peace with the Queen of Swords. All right, let's go. I love you too, Limitless. You're the bomb. You're awesome. All right, Aquarius, 2 shuffles. Hold on, your person's not done talking. The Hermit card. Now they're done talking. Did they have a habit of over talking you, or always having to get the last word, send the last text, right? I think they're calming down a little bit so that they're Four of Wands. This could be the person that brought you to tarot. And there was a reading, there was a sign earlier that I said this could be like maybe for some of you guys, you're the person that they have been brought to tarot. They've discovered tarot as a result of you. Oh, this is deep. Somebody here might actually be a tarot reader. Maybe I'm talking to Aquarius that you got a tarot channel, or you're online in social media somehow. Three of Pentacles. Everything that's happening in your guys' life, as much as it sucks, is making way. The guardian angels are getting things lined up for the two of you guys. It's like an unawoke masculine energy comes in, like ready to go. Okay, 2 shuffles. Let's do it. Ready? Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious Aquarians. Beam me up, Scotty. Overall energy is the 4 of Pentacles. Oh, somebody is hiding their feelings for you, and the nose knows. My nose is itching. Somebody's hiding their feelings for you. Hold on a second. We have to. I wish I'd say this is tea and we're going to spill it Boston Tea Party style, but it's coffee. Okay, I'm going to need, I need the pipes lubed up for this one. This is interesting. Are you curious if somebody's crushing on you? Why do I sound like a late night infomercial? Is there an Aquarius that likes watching late night infomercials? Aquarius, think somebody's stalking you? Is somebody crushing on you and you want to know more? This greatest hits of the 80s collection will answer all your questions. All right, the Hanged Man, the King of Wands. Okay, 2 of Wands. You might be faced with a decision, Aquarius. The Ace of Cups and the Devil. You might be faced with a decision because you got an Ace of Cups and you got a Devil. All right, this is interesting. Okay, let's keep going. King of Cups. Oh, but then the Devil might even be a good option too, or the Devil Wears Prada might resonate to you, or some Aquarius with a shoe collection. I don't know. King of Cups. A side note, that 3 of Pentacles on the 4 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, with the 6 of Wands. Okay, totally. Just so you know it, Aquarius, side note, you're going to be in another tax bracket next year. Heads up. All right, you might have to learn about quarterly taxes and stuff like that. It's fun. Okay. Anyways, meanwhile, back at the ranch with the love reading, see, 9 of Swords, the Hanged Man. Don't keep Aquarius waiting, cross-watcher. What are you doing? Right? 2 cards confirming being left on the hook. So this person here, like how they were holding you back, Hanged Man to the 9 of Swords, like almost using the silence as a way of controlling you, right? The thing on that one that comes out is that they're experiencing a little bit of karmic payoff. They're having to pay some karmic debt. Don't think they got off scot-free for what they did to you. Let me see what's up with this. 9 of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the King of Wands. What are they paying off? What are they paying off? 5 of Pentacles and the Chariot to the Magician. Trying to manipulate you. They mind Ace of Wand to you all the time. Had ways of like trying to like verbally, passively, aggressively, 3 of Swords like verbally beat you into submission, right? Thought they could like keep you down by talking you down. Like, oh, Aquarius, your job's no good. Oh, Aquarius, your parents are no good. Oh, Aquarius, no, right? As like almost a way of trying to like keep you there. Like they thought they could keep you on the hook, right? And the problem with this is that they had to pay off some karmic debt for their attitude because they could not keep throwing you under the bus like this. Oh yeah, it's all Aquarius's fault. Aquarius, you're the reason why I'm messed up in the head. You're the reason why I'm a player. You're the reason. It's all you. Wasn't all you. King of Wands. I don't know why, but the Statue of David by Michelangelo might resonate to you. All right. But the thing on this is, something about fashion does resonate. Maybe somebody here is like, maybe that's what you do online. Maybe you're a brand or a content something or whatever, brand ambassador. Like what? Here's the thing. I'm stuttering. Here's the thing. Why did they think they could keep throwing you under the bus and then just try to move on and get rewarded for doing that? Well, you were the one doing all the healing work on your own. Maybe it was an addiction or something that got in the way on this. I feel like they were like totally addicted to being a player, or like they had a rough like they just emotionally immature, right? The emotional damage that they had gone through before took it out on you. Maybe for some of you guys, it was just like drinking or an addiction that got in the way, right? A little bit addicted to their own ego for some of you guys. Maybe it was just a drinking thing or a vice, maybe even prescriptions or over the counter THC stuff or something. Whatever the vice of choice was for your person, this is the vibe that it got in the way, right? Maybe for some of you guys, this was more to handle and you loved them, but they like, even for some of you guys, maybe like mental health was an issue or something as well. And like they kept getting in or out of rehabs or in and out of doctors, and they could manipulate the system even. For some of you guys, it was like the childcare system or CPS vibes or something. And it's like they're not doing it right. Something about letters to Santa. Something about letters to Santa. I don't know. I mean, I know the post office, you can mail letters to Santa Claus and drop them in a box, right? Maybe some of you guys, there's kids involved or something. I don't know. Whatever this Three of Swords was, like, this was a lot to put up with, which sometimes when an addict's going through a devil energy, they don't realize how much of a toll it takes on their person and their family and that, right? And it became overwhelming. So like you were dealing with this instead of the real them. So like you never got to know the real them, right? But you knew what was underneath there. And with this Ace of Cups, though, on the Two of Wands, Aquarius, it's like they were brought to a choice that they'd burnt every other bridge they had, and they're in a Hail Mary pass when they really should have taken a knee for a few minutes. But something is leading to a point. I don't know. For some of you guys, it could be medical related, medical or legal related. Something has led them to a point that they have no other option. They have to go this route, right? It's like when a doctor looks at somebody and is like, if you don't stop drinking, you're going to wind up dying. You know, something gave them the right actor put it into it, but you're still a little bit of, you're their devil. You're the energy that going in the other direction where it's like they couldn't keep, just the anger, and that was too much. The way they kept comparing themselves to you led you like even feeling like they copied you or they were like a Xerox machine to you. It got some of you guys to the point that you were like, you know what? I better not say anything about like the knives in the kitchen, because if I plant that in their head, they might go like crazy. Right? It was like a little bit of that. Like some of you guys knew that you could say certain things and they would mockingbird it or something, right? Hide your kids, hide your wife. It's not that bad, okay? I know tarot readers turns things into a tarot novella every now and then, but it's kind of you get it, right? When you had to watch what you say around them for fear of them going off the handle at you at a moment's notice without stopping to hear the context, it's enough that would leave anybody to feel like they were being like locked down, right? But if you look into it with that direction, though, Cancer and Capricorn energy, that's the vibes that somebody has done a complete flip, because Cancer and Capricorn are the sister signs. They're the opposite in the Zodiac. So somebody has totally flip-flopped it, right? It doesn't totally have to be like a tarot novella for everybody. Maybe somebody here's like Spanish or Latino, learning to speak Spanish or something, right? Cinco, 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 cinco. Yeah, some of you guys could be born on 5, but it's a health. Maybe for some of you guys, it is like it was a mental health issue, something that they've worked on or gotten into in order to get the work to fix. Because like it got to a point that you learned not to say anything because you didn't want to have it happen for fear they'd do it. The way they hurt and betrayed you, though, on the Five of Pentacles, you left some karmic debt that they need to work on as a result of what they did to you. That's the biggest part they got to go through first, okay? Could be a fixed sign like a Taurus. Could be another Aquarius, a Leo, or a Scorpio. Aries energy is here. Aries and Cancer are pretty strong. Pisces too. Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Pisces, and Sagittarius. Doesn't got to be their sun sign, but it's just part of their chart activated, though. All right, so let's see where it goes on the Two of Cups. Because I do see a bond between the two of you guys. Like, you guys were soulmate catalysts, right? And you've paid your karmic debt off. You're good. They're catching up, all right? For some of you guys could still have finances or stuff intertwined, or like maybe you financially supported them even. Oh my goodness, Frankie's here. Frankie. Hi, what up, girl? What are you up to? Oh my gosh. How was your yoga party? My middle-aged back still feeling it. No, right? I don't know. I love you, girl. I just saw you. Perfect timing. Sorry, my Leo Venus was distracted with myself for a minute. But it's the Cancer placement was way more distracted too. Kroger rubber bands, Frankie. Kroger rubber bands. Y'all, if you guys don't know Frankie and her awesomeness, she's taught me for ages. You know, definitely subscribe to Frankie. Remember, to her, just Frankie's Tarot. That's it, Frankie's Tarot. And we are going live. Me and Frankie are going to be your Ryan and Rita for New Year's Eve. All right. So hang out with us and our Kroger rubber bands. All right. We'll put a thimble on Frankie's stinger. That'll work. Yeah, that little thimble on Frankie's stinger. It'll be fine. But come and hang out with us on New Year's Eve. We're going to do an all signs that will just knock your socks off. We're going to see what's up for your people in 2026. So welcome in the new year with us. We are way more fun than Ryan and Rita, too. It's awesome. And we're going to do it to TikTok, too. You guys will get to be a part of that, too. Okay. Oh, thank you, Frankie. To your 80, you're next. You're next, Frankie. Frankie's Tarot, 100,000 subscribers. Bam! I love it. All right. Capricorn, I'm sorry. Did your person have a lot of ADHD? Because that just came out big time. Anyways, Archer's like, God's like, Archer, stop picking on Capricorn's person. That's you. Okay, fair enough. Anyways, let's finish up for you. Why did Capricorn just jump in, Aquarius? Who's dealing with that? 6 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles into the 5 of Swords. That leads to the 9 of Cups. Oh, yeah. See how they still jumped in like that and would always try to overtalk you, especially if you're dealing with a Capricorn, right? Always about them. 6 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles, this time apart, has caused them to actually do the work successfully. Because in the 5 of Swords, they hit that point that they had to do the work. They had to work on the entitlement because like they were just always about themselves. Look how frustrated it would get you, right? I literally felt the 5. I got a resting 5 of Swords face on that one. Straight up. Right. The whole, their own insecurities, their own jealousies were all projected out onto you. Then you found out that they were doing the same stuff they were accusing you of. 5 of Swords. That is 5 of Swords. Right? They had to work on that with the 6 of Wands, though. This time apart has given them the time to experience what it's like to be treated this way. So God had to time this out so that they would learn to appreciate you and what you give to the relationship. That's what's leading them to reaching out with a genuine apology. Just not one of those sweeping under the rugs, hey, sorry, Aquarius, won't happen again. But actually, you guys actually talk it out. And they actually keep calm through the whole conversation. The fight or flight doesn't kick in, all right? Some of you guys, I am being told like something about a letter. Like, I don't know, for some of you guys, it doesn't come in as like a digital communication, but maybe they send you a Christmas card or a letter to your mail. Maybe some of you guys, because of what they put you through, you've got them blocked or something. Or even if you don't have them blocked, they still just send you a Christmas card and that's what they use to break the ice. All right? I don't know. Interesting. I see where there's a will, there's a way. And that leaves the choice for you. All right? You either get to have completion, continuation. I like it. You got free will too. All right? Strong Pisces and Sag vibes. The mutable energy is pretty strong. Gemini, Virgo, Sag, and Pisces. Libra's heavy duty, so is Cancer. Aries, Leo, more Pisces. Capricorn. And wow, a lot of Pisces. Some of you guys might be Aqua Pisces cuspers. The World card. It is getting ready to happen. I love this for you. Old cycles closed, burdens put away, 10 of Wands, Page of Cups, real love offer. Check your mailbox, because just like old AOL Instant Messenger, you got mail. I love it. Could be email. Check your spam folder too. All right. So I hope that helps, Aquarius. I love you. Happy early birthday too. Your birthday season's up next. All right. So please type in like the reading on your way out. And until next we meet again, thanks for being here. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. All right. Love you, Aquarius. That was a little. It's kind of funny because I think with that love offer that comes in, that like I think they think that you're in a relationship and that's why they try to reach out. That's weird. I don't know why, but I feel that vibe. That's cool. All right. You are welcome, Inner Peace Tarot. Thanks for being here. I love you guys. Thanks, Christina. You're awesome. You're awesome. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks, Deborah. Kate. Beth. What's up, Beautifully Broken? Hi, Beth. How have you been? Spinny hugs. You're welcome, Kate. I love you guys. You guys are awesome sauce. Love, hype and like and love the reading for you. You guys deserve it. You guys are awesomeness. All right. You ready, right, girl? All right. Pisces, we've made it. We did it. All right. Let's see where we are at now. Let me switch over to Pisces. There we go. Cool beans. All All right, and definitely remember to stick around and hang out. We will be doing this evening, 5 p.m. Eastern, will be the All Signs 100K Big Blast, where TikTok and YouTube, you guys can come hang out. We'll be answering your questions. Since Sunshine from Melissa over at Sunshine Intuitive Tarot, she's still up here helping Mama T. So we wanted to get this in before she goes home back to Tennessee. So she'll be here tonight too. You can literally pick from either of us, all right? But it'll be tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then like we just mentioned during Aqua, is that me and Frankie, we're doing our collab on New Year's Eve. So you get to hang out with both of us. And we'll see what's going on for you and the ones on your mind in 2026, all right? If you do want to book a reading with me or check out everything else like the original song, I Miss You, the other playlists, videos, readings, and interviews, just scan the QR code or you can use the link on TikTok in my bio. It'll take you to the Archer link tree. That takes you to everything you need to know, all right? And thank you all for being here. Love the like for you. You guys are awesome. I love spending mornings with you guys. And I love the block scheduling. It's awesome sauce because I can make this Sundays, Mondays, anytime. It's so cool. I dig it. All right. So let's go. Pisces. I want to use the Archer deck for you. All right, let's do this. All right, Pisces, you are going to be at 3. I want to do 3:05:45. All right, because that's cool sounding timestamp, Pisces. So we're going to hang out for a sec. So what's up? Hi, Pisces. What you doing? All right, think about your person, God, and tap me into Pisces energy, please, and thank you. All right, because I love reading for you, Pisces, because you know that you are the grand finale to the fireworks display that is the Zodiac. I mean, you're Pisces. You're basically a human intuitive tarot reading incarnated, right? You patiently wait for the other 11 signs' problems, and then at the end, after all of the fireworks have gone off, then you, the grand finale. We always save the best for last. All right, let's see what we got for you, Pisces. Let's do this to us, because supper's in the back seat and mama's home hungry. Here we go. Pisces, what do we have for Pisces? Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. What do we have for Pisces? Let's do it to it. Here we go. Because if Cancer gets a crab claws and Scorpio gets a stinger, you get shark teeth. Ooh, ha, ha. All right, let's go. 2 shuffles. Nah, Cancer's got those Kroger rubber bands on the claws. There's a thimble on Scorpio's stinger. It's all about peace. Let's go. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, powerful Pisceans. You are the strongest mutable sign. You know that, right? Let's go. Overall energy is the Hermit. Oh, so you guys aren't talking, but in the Queen of Swords, 7 of Cups, you both want to with the 6 of Wands. Oh. You both want to break the silence, so I want to find out why. Because the Hermit card, Virgo energy, that's the Dr. House of my tarot. That shows some time apart has allowed some healing or something to go on. And the Queen of Swords, the 7 of Cups, you both want peace, but because the rabbit is shown up in both of your guys' lives, right? 7 of Cups is my white rabbit card. But we find out why all this happened because it still leads you to the 6 of Wands. So you're going to find out that what happened actually builds you guys back to better than you were before. Okay. Let's dig in. Here we go. The Magician, the 4 of Swords, the 6 of Swords. Nice. The Page of Swords. I'm only giggling because you guys are you guys just, why are you guys having the fight digitally? Right? It's like you guys are in some kind of a separation. However, you guys are both using your social media posts or something to, like, you're both finishing this conversation digitally. You guys are snooping onto each other. You guys are sussing each other out. 6 of Swords. You guys are, yeah. The King of Cups into the 8 of Cups. So what I'm seeing that comes out of this one is that you guys are actually still completing this lesson from afar. Okay? It's like this person owes you a very sincere apology. The Knight of Cups is a genuine, sincere kind of an apology. Someone that actually has a little bit of thought put into it, right? The King of Cups is your card. And the King of Cups is the one that turns the cup of love inward, the card of self-love, which tells me that meeting you led this person down that rabbit hole to start working on themselves. They've been working on their entitlement and their emotional maturity. They needed to walk away from that mindset. And 2025 is a year number 9 of completions for everybody, right? Maybe even the message, the collective fan message, that might resonate to you. You might want to check that out in the timestamps. Could even have some more details on the reading. But yeah, the Magician to the 4 of Swords. It's almost like you guys, some of you guys might have needed this time out. I don't think they thought you'd walk away. Because you know what? Bless your heart, you put up with a lot from this person. And the few couple of times that it happened before with this in and out fight or flight stuff, and then I'm sorry, Pisces, will you come home? Will you come back? And you did a few times, but dude, you can't, or do that. Like, they can't keep doing that to your heart because you really loved them. This was the one person that you're like, yeah, you know what, it got off the ground a little weird at first, and I wasn't quite ready for everything, but I loved them. I just didn't love their mask. Cancer Libra energy on this with Aquarius too. Could even be another Pisces, right? Because look, that's the Dos Equis guy. That's the most interesting sign in the zodiac. That's you. It's Pisces vibes, right? Some of you guys knew that there was like some changes to be done. And I really feel like both of you guys, this time apart, is allowing both of you guys to clear out some energetical baggage in both of your guys' lives. Like maybe right now you're dealing with a lot of family vibes around you or something like that. Either the holidays, but I'm feeling it's not just about the holidays. Maybe some of you guys, there's been like a recent passing or something, and we're like the family's coming together, and something causes the family to have to come together, which leads to a lot of conversations. All right. And dude, you guys are totally mirroring each other, but you're paralleling. Like, they're hanging out with their family, right? And like, what happened with you and Pisces? Where's this going on? And they really wish you were there with them, Six of Swords. But then, like, you're in this family type of vibe thing going on, and you both wish you guys just had each other. It's like, wait. We were supposed to be together for all this stuff, for the holidays and stuff. Why aren't we? Ten of Wands. Why aren't we? Ace of Swords. This is what's leading to the Two of Wands in a decision, because this is a very tough decision to make, isn't it? The Hierophant. Maybe for some of you guys, there's a difference in race, religion. Some of you guys might have met at church. Oh, we love it. Dude, if you want to hang out, I still go to Elevation Church. Maybe some of you guys go to church digitally. Come hang out in the chat with me. I love going there. Maybe for some of you guys, their mental health might have been a thing or something that affected into the situation that they had to overcome this. The entitlement, the emotional maturity was big time. And something about Panthers might resonate to you. Either Panthers or Foxes. I don't know why, but I'm seeing Panthers or Foxes may resonate. Maybe either real ones or something digital, like it's on your phone or a backdrop or a thing on a computer screen or something. This person regrets their choice because you were their 10 of Cups, and you are still kind of seeing them as a 10 of Cups. And it's like you're mad at them. If they could have just gotten that one thing together, if the mask didn't go that way, because that temper was out of control, right? I mean, the way they came off intense and yelled, it almost had you like down in the corner being like, why are you yelling at me? I love you. I love you. I don't love this mask you're wearing. You might find out that they've been through some stuff to help cure this or come over it. Here's the thing. Some of them have while they're working on their entitlement, their emotional maturity, also getting a little bit of an increase in their income, possibly. Yeah, Pentacles. I'm feeling emotional maturity and money, because I think you guys had a lot of 10 of Cups dreams and visions for the future, because where you guys are living at right now, neither of you guys are in your forever homes at the moment. Some of you guys might live together, but you wind up either moving together into it, back together, move. Some of you guys might even be as a result of like traveling or something. But the thing on this is that, yeah, if they've seen the rabbit, you're seeing the fox, or it's somebody heard something about an animal might even resonate, or pet, or an ESA animal or something. The thing about this is that they do have it's like a good third party. It might be somebody that you might be concerned about or fear is a bad third party, but it's something like a friend or a family member or a coworker that you just wish they wouldn't have done this one thing. Ace of Swords, those are words that cut too. Their temper, their words. I mean, you love them and they would hurt you and yell at you, and I mean, that's like emotional hurt. It's a lot. And how many times can you keep having to rebuild your heart back from it when they keep taking advantage of it? So God had to put this in a timeout, right? Because they couldn't keep doing this. And yeah, there's no third party in their life. Notice how there's no Three of Swords. There's not even any threes. I think some of you guys are seeing a lot of repeating fours, though. Fours and ones. Five of Swords, Two of Pentacles. It's just a big regret for their decisions. Could be another water sign. Could be like another Pisces or a Cancer or Scorpio. Sagittarius is here with Pisces. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio. I don't know. Somebody here is born on the 10th or the 20th. Ooh, repeating 10s are showing up too. 10, 10. 2 10s so far. Repeating 10s or 10, 10 might be something. The 9 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. I told you they were going to level up even financially into money-wise things. But this shows they're actually working on it. And you guys do have a deep soulmate contract. So you guys were soulmate catalysts. Oh my gosh, and it leads the Ace of Pentacles. Pisces, this is a genuine apology. This is somebody that has actually either done or had to do the work, because it's like, Pisces, they're lost without you. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Some of you guys either were planning to be married to this person, or you could have been through a breakup or a divorce. Maybe it's still a pending breakup. I'm being told, even if it was a long time ago, you guys are still a thing. This isn't a past connection. Maybe you guys live together or married or anything like this. Pisces, this isn't a past person. You're not crazy. This person is still a current person. They're current. They're in your energy. And God wouldn't let them move on after what they did to you. They can't go off and be happy. No, they're not getting rewarded for what they did to you. They're getting read the right act. King and Queen of Swords. These are the King and Queen voted most likely to get divorced in the Tarot yearbook. But with the Knight of Swords, this is God making chess moves down here on the earthly plane. See? This is telling me that you will find out that everything that happened here leads you guys to build this back better than it was before. It doesn't go just an Ace of Cups. It's the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups talks about your own dreams and visions for what you wanted for your future with them. While they were trying to make it all about just their 10 of Cups dreams. But it's about both of your guys' 10 of Cups dreams on the 8 of Pentacles, so that you guys can come together and move both of those dreams into one 10 of Pentacles vision. That leads to the Ace of Pentacles, a genuine apology, where instead of their fight or flight in and out stuff kicking in, you guys actually get the opportunity to have a conversation and talk it out. It's almost like you guys are both in the vibes that like you think the other person hates each other, or for whatever reason you can't reach out. But in reality, the energies are clearing King and Queen of Swords in order to allow you guys the ability to. Okay, so it's kind of like you guys have been thinking about each other more than usual. That's the thing lately about this. That's why you keep like hearing their name occasionally. Like you're just going about your business, doing stuff, and then all of a sudden you hear their name, right? That's signaling how close this is getting ready to happen. Capricorn season, this week ahead could be whatever you guys are going through with each other's family stuff right now. That's what's bringing you guys back together, right? Like somebody just doesn't like hanging out with their, like, hi, you know, it's like they've been visited by see, they're paying off karmic debt for what they did to you. Hold on a second. I have a different message. I need the shadow deck real quick. Hang on. Tell me more. What is that? The Magician card and the 9 of Wands again, and the 6 of Wands. Somebody's grandmother is here from the other side saying, don't cry, Pisces. She wants you to just be happy and healthy. Somebody's grandmother is showing me from the other side that they just want you to be happy. You know that scene in the movie The Proposal with Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock, right? Where Betty White like gets sick and gets put in the helicopter because you guys are fighting and I gotta get sick and get in the helicopter, right? I think there's a Pisces here. Your grandmama was like Betty White, and she's working behind the scenes to bring you two together. There's like a grandmother or somebody that's in like a maternal energy that is like working behind the scenes to be you and your person's Betty White. That's like, oh, go apologize to Pisces and get it right. And then they're like, okay, I'll go call Pisces. I'll go Pisces. So they're facing their mortality. Somebody's facing it. Anyways. And then Pisces, your grandmama from the other side is being like, you're welcome, Pisces. Don't worry. I put them in check for you. I like this grandma. This is cool. And I had 2 Sag grandmas, but I think this person hangs out with my Sag grandmas. They're cool vibes. 6 of Wands. Don't cry. It'll all be okay. With the Chariot, you guys will come back together. Cancer energy. The Chariot's what the Emperor drives into a great battle that they return victorious from. Why now? 3 of Wands, because the time's right. That's right, with the Death card, they have transformed and learned through the lessons And now they want to be all about you. That's your major arcana with the Hanged Man. So, see, they are still wanting to invest in this. It's like maybe they fear you won't ever trust them again. Or like after what they did, maybe nobody ever comes back. Like, because for some of you guys, either you have them blocked or you guys blocked each other, but they've got you unblocked. It's like, yeah, for some of you guys, they got you unblocked and they're waiting for you to reach out. All right. Could be somebody trying to practice a little bit of quiet love or something like that to give you your time and space. Because the Hanged Man, that's the card of patience, to have the time you wish in order to process what you guys went through, right? So that you don't feel like you're rushed or pressured into something, but something that you guys want. So yeah, they've unblocked you. They're just wanting to like for you to make the first move so that they really like the Moon card. They fear you hate them. See? They are actually making things all about you again because you've got both of your arcanas here. Strong major arcana. So this is somebody that's done a major timeline jump. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Somebody could be born on the 8th, the 18th, the 28th, the 1st, the 7th, the 17th, 31st, 29th, 13th, 30th. Yeah, look at the 8s. Then the 9s are here. 25th, the 19th, the 12th, the 21st, the 14th, and possibly even the 13th or 31st comes out. Okay, but the thing on this is that, you know what? On this death card, the transformation out of this, right? The thing about this is that you will actually be proud of the work, okay? Because God has seen and heard everything that you guys have both been through. Remember? God has heard and seen both sides of the fight, the separation, the quietness. You have every reason to not love them anymore, right? And yet deep down, God's telling me you do. And they love you too. Deep down, the energy is still there. The thing about this is they're on the right path. And with the Eight of Wands, it's bringing them right back to your door on this thing. It's like the shifts have made the right time for either of you guys to press send and start fresh and build a solid foundation. I love this for you, Pisces. 2026, even just the week ahead, is going to be your year. And if you've already gotten the message, they will not be allowed to reach out until they can be trusted. But the times are right, especially for those of you that have like noticed that like maybe this resonates only to iPhone users more than anything, but you've noticed like if you go and snoop into their phone or their text screen in their phone, that it's like you can see the 3 dots, like they're reading your guys' text messages or typing the new one to prepare send. And Cross Watchers, Pisces is doing it too because you guys both love each other, you know? I love this for you. Every sign is here and showing up. Their whole chart's activated for you guys. This was a very big soul commitment that the contract, it does show them getting through this one. I love it for you guys. All right. And then at that point, the free will choice will be up to you. I love it. Pisces, I do hope that helps. It's your 10 of Cups dreams. The 10 of Cups talks about bringing those 10 of Cups dreams into reality. And this is a long overdue, calm conversation that you guys actually get to talk things through and work both of your 10 of Cups dreams into a 10 of Pentacles reality. A lot of repeating 10-10s for you. So I do hope that helps, Pisces. All right. Please hype and like on the way out. And thank you so much for being here. And we will be doing your live individual reading later this week. So hang out and be a part of the fam. If you want to book a reading with me or check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code or links in the description. And it's pinned in my bio. All right. So until next we meet, Pisces. I love you. Spinny hugs. I'll see you later. 14-second spinny hugs, Pisces. Love you. All right. We did it, guys. We made it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks, Judy. Thanks, Alyssa. Thanks, Brittany. Thank you, Bonita, Donna, Sammy in the house. You're welcome, Sammy. Spinny hugs. Dino, what's up? Desiree, Destiny's here. Hi, Shells. What up, Shells? Guys, if you have not checked out Shell's book, all right, check out, there's a post in the community section. It's got a link right to Amazon so you can buy it. This thing, if you're into journaling and manifesting, Shelly's book is awesomeness. I mean, if you like self-care work, journaling work, all right, affirmations and stuff, check it out. All right, Shelly is self-published on this one, and it's available on Amazon. We've got the link right in the community section. You can find the post about it. This here is an awesome journal, and I'm going to be ordering up. We're going to get a couple more of these and use them as giveaways. Jersey Jimmy's in the house. It is so good to see you too. We've been working on the songs. We've been working on them. We kept going. I'm glad you're back. You know what? We'll have to bust out Bill during the Super Chat live, with no Super Chats required. Remember that, everybody, too, that we will be back here. Melissa and I will be back here later on from Sunshine Intuitive Tarot, 5 p.m. Eastern. We are going to do the Big Blast 100K giveaway. Well, not a giveaway. It's just a personal Super Chat question answer. No Super Chats required. We're going to stream it on TikTok and YouTube. Awesome sauce before Melissa has to go back to Tennessee. Before I move to Tennessee, right? But at least while she's still up here in Michigan for a wee little bit longer, we can hang out and we're going to answer your questions. You can actually get them answered from either of us. Maybe we'll hang out with Jersey Jimmy and we'll work on finishing up some of the songs, write some new ones. All right, so y'all come back, hang out, and be here. And don't forget that Frankie from Frankie's Tarot, me and her, we're going to be going live on New Year's Eve, so you can come out and hang out. We'll be your Ryans and Rita. All right, so we'll see you then. And remember, too, that these readings will resonate to any placement in your or your person's chart, because we are FHA compliant here. We read for any sign or placement. Does not matter. It's a judgment-free zone, right? And if you do actually check it out, my readings do kind of work like a Bob Ross painting. Fun fact, Bob Ross's paintings, if you actually put all of Bob Ross's paintings together, they were like a flip book. It would show you a whole thing going up the stream in a mountain setting. Same here. If you want, just put me on, watch Mary Spices, and you'll actually hear the entire story of you and your person. Because even if you don't have, or they don't have, a certain placement in the Zodiac, there was still something up there in the skies that evening when you guys were born. All right? So I hope it helps. Remember to tell somebody you love them. If more people chose peace instead of fighting, there would be peace. And forgiveness. At some point, somebody has to be the person that chooses peace and forgiveness and doesn't allow the fight to carry on. Props to the people that choose to do that. If more people asked for peace instead of a new iPhone, there would be peace. You know what I mean? And don't forget to tell somebody you love them. All right? Because you never know when the last chance is you get to say that to them. All right, guys. We did it. We made it. I'll see you guys back here this evening, 5 p.m. Eastern for the next. And then tomorrow we'll be back into the energies Monday, starting Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. All right? So until later on, please enjoy the rest of your day. Hang out. And until next time, I'll see you then. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for being here, being a part of the family and subscribing. God, thank you for the messages that we did get for everybody today. Until next time, I'll see you then. All right? Feel free to check out everything on the channel, too. Just scan the QR code or use the links in the description box or pinned in the bio. And hang out. Check out the original song and everything else the channel has to offer. Otherwise, until next time, I shall see you then. Peace. Wait, hold it. Let me get it right. Hold it. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.
I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot. I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.